Guys can keep me company. I guess they're having the same problem.
Yeah.
Let me email Rom, see if he can get it going.
So Google is being prejudiced tonight.
I don't know what's going on. It's weird.
Right.
It's weird.
It is weird.
It's weird. Uh, if
Seems
not,
like we the only three that can get the link.
yeah, I might just open it up and just
Hmm.
I might just open it up and see what's happening. Because let's open. I'll put it in the chat. See what's going on. Hopefully people will.
You live right now?
Hmm. Yeah, we're
Are
live
you
right now.
live?
Yeah.
Oh, I see. I got no notification.
All right. This is a women's hangout, so you guys be nice. I don't want to boot people. All right. There's the link. Uh. All right. There's the. Oh, it's Tony.
Hey.
There's the link. Okay, you hear listening to us in the background, Tony? All right.
Yeah, I'm turning it down.
Okay. Rob, see if you can jump in. Still not working for you? Okay. It's a Google thing. You can't get in it either, Char? Because what I really wanted Rom to talk about was about the two faces of women, the social side and the sexual side, and he did, and I've kind of expounded upon it, and guys don't get it. Well, guys don't get it is because women really don't want that revealed because that they're going to be judged. Guys, in other words, men are expected to do it, women are not. Even though, from my you know observations, they do exactly the same thing with slightly different motive. Not even sometimes not even slightly different motivation for the same motivations. Because guys do it cheat because for variety, women do too. And the biggest fallacy that guys believe in and basically women promote is that women have always have sex for love, and that's not true. Women can't have sex without love or without a relationship. Now, they 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 normally they're socialized to refrain from it, but for the right guy they will do it. And I always tell and women, and when I actually say it, that women do cheat and will cheat. Most women will cheat, will do cheat and will cheat. I'm not saying that a chick's gonna get married and she's gonna sleep with everybody. That's not true. Or she's gonna sleep with a whole bunch of people. That's not true. There's always one person. There's always one person. And if she's in a big city or she's in a public arena where there's a lot of people, especially a lot of guys, the likelihood of her finding that one guy or that one person that she will go off the deep end with actually is very, very high, very likely. And I've seen it too many times. And the pull is so strong that I think a lot of times people avoid it is because they don't hook up. In other words, the attraction will be there, and they're like, nah, they don't approach. But if the pull is there and that dude approaches, she gonna fall. She's gonna fall. And I tell and God, that's the only time I've ever gotten a strike on my channel. Uh, community strike was because I did a video saying exactly that with my 6 rules. And I heard C Boogie said exactly the same thing. Is that you can't lose sleep about it. Can't lose sleep about it. Any dude that's ever been hit on by a married woman, you can't lose sleep about it. So if you in a relationship, you can't lose sleep about that because there's no way to control what she does with her vagina. Just like a woman can't control what a dude does with his penis. It's impossible. I'm too bad Rom can't get on there. She co-sign it, but that's what we're going to discuss. Any thoughts? I know I'm going to hear some pushback. Go ahead. Let me hear it.
No.
Oh.
Well, let me just first say by the fact that we have, other than our real faces up here, we have there's our second face. These avatars and my still picture. It's not me. So off top, it's the two faces of women right here. We got it. And I could attest to the fact that I had known someone for 5 years before we actually hooked up. And when he came to me and said, "Hey, look, I just got out of a relationship. I'm not looking for anything permanent, but I'm feeling you. Let's see where this goes, but don't expect anything long term." And the fact that I had been feeling him for 5 years, when he came to me with that, guess what?
You fell.
I accepted it. And guess what happened? I played it for a year. Not connected, not attached to him. And then when I was done, guess what? He was ready to connect with me, and I was done.
Oh, okay. Well, hey, so he caught feelings. That's
Yes, he caught feelings at the end of that year. But my whole thing was that he came to me straight up, honest up front.
And you said you're gonna give it a year, and that's gonna be it, huh?
I didn't even tell him that. I didn't even voice that it was gonna be a year.
Okay, but you had to get him out. You had to get him out of your system.
Exactly. I had to see what it felt like. I've been feeling him for a whole 5 years. We had talked over the phone like a couple of times, just kept in touch over social media. Then all of a sudden he called me up one day and he's like, "I want to spend my birthday with you." And I was like, "For real?" And he's like, "Yeah." Went right to him. He told me right off the top, and I was like, "Let me see if in my mind, I said, let me see if I can deal with this."
Yeah.
I wanted to be with him so bad at that point.
Hey, there he is. Hey, okay, cool.
Hey, what's up, y'all? What's up? I got all this noise. I'm on my cell phone now and whatnot.
Okay.
Hey.
Then
Hey, Rom.
you had to go to the backup of the backup, huh? How's Zion doing, man?
Oh, he's still kicking that. Oh, dag, it's 75-73, 8.8 seconds left. Okay. You know that Bearman is really Lawrence Taylor's son, right?
He looks like him.
Yeah. Wait a minute. Hold on. I'm putting on some headphones.
He's even built like him. Because that's the first thing I thought when I saw him.
Yeah, well, yeah, man. Man, this is crazy, man. The Great Pumpkin holding us back, man. Hey, man. I told y'all, man, y'all should have had a sacrifice to him, man. Y'all better show Lana some like love, man.
I'm gonna go out and burn some sage right now, man.
Dude, that's what you got to do. Now, what we talking about? I got my face on here, got my Guillaume in the back.
Okay.
So what's up, y'all? What's up? This is the only way to get on.
Oh, really? What are you on? You had to go to the Android?
Yeah, I'm on the Android, man.
Okay.
I can't even see. Actually, I could talk trash in the whatchamacallit, but I don't feel like it. Oh, wait a minute. I could do both. Shit.
Yeah, you do on the laptops because you can still get in the chat.
Yeah, I.
You need a wrench because in case you get some because we're on the main channel. You want a wrench?
Nah, man, because I'm mean, man. I worse than your snipers and stuff. I go with a knife and slice their throat. Nah.
Okay, all right.
So y'all just handle it for me, because if somebody talks some trash, y'all just take care of it, y'all might see Rami Yo, not the cut up. Y'all might see Rami Yo. That's the thug. Let
me go ahead. Yeah, I'm gonna as we're talking, I'm gonna give my girl some wrenches. But it,
Yeah,
but,
all
any,
right.
but anyway, like I was saying, the biggest pushback I get on a video more than anything else is when I talk about, believe it or not, from both sides, men and women, is women not being faithful in their marriage.
Man, I'm gonna tell you something now, man. How y'all think I wrote my book? It was to the point when I was younger, I
Uh-huh.
thought there was a conspiracy to kill Rom. Women would give me their phone numbers. I call them. The man would answer the phone.
Oh yeah, you really? You know what? Ain't just some weird shit.
Man, I was like, what the
Hey,
heck?
hey, Rom, I got a story to tell you. I got a story to tell you offline. I can't tell this one online. I had a
Oh,
story to tell
okay.
you online, man, about what happened to me. But that same bullshit, man. That same bullshit.
Man, I had one dude,
Uh-huh.
one woman was hitting on me I would see at like the metro station.
Uh-huh.
But her man came with her one time. I wasn't doing anything with her, but her man stood in front of me and said, "Who's this guy?"
Mm.
And I'm like looking at him like, "I'll fuck your ass up, man. Don't play with me. I can't help it. Your woman trying to get with me. Shoot." No, I seen some stuff and whatnot. I'm gonna tell you what. One time was so messed up, right?
Yeah.
The
So you,
woman gave me her number. I called her. Her man answered. I couldn't
yeah.
believe it, so I called back.
Mm-hmm. He answered
He
again.
answered again.
Did you,
Yeah,
did you ask for her?
yeah.
Yeah.
Specifically asked for her. I
Yeah.
was like, wait a minute, what the
Yeah.
heck?
You know what? You know what? That's what I learned to do. If she's comfortable enough with giving you her main number like that, and a man answers
Mm-hmm.
the phone, just ask for her.
Mm-hmm.
Because
Yeah, and yeah, I wasn't gonna play it off.
if you're gonna hang up, it makes it worse. Just ask for her and let her clean that shit up.
Yeah.
Because there must be something if she's gonna give you her home number. You
Mm-hmm.
know.
Oh man, I got some stories behind that. People don't know. I remember one woman. I
Uh-huh.
was like, she wanted to go out. I said, "Don't you got a boyfriend?" She said, "Well, me and you just brother and sister." I was like, "Damn, she got the lie."
Hey, cousin, second
Mm-hmm.
cousin, yeah, yeah.
One woman was crazy because she wanted me to come over at about 7 o'clock. She said her man would get home at 10 o'clock because she got off on like excitement like that. I said, "Nah, this would be the night he come home early."
The thing I can't stand, because by rule I don't like messing with married women. The thing I can't stand is married women lying to you, and they lie
Well,
to you.
no, that's the worst because I'm gonna tell you what.
Yeah,
A boyfriend, a boyfriend just might get mad. A husband will come after you
yeah,
because he works hard for that pussy.
yeah,
That's the
yeah.
thing.
He's paying for it. Yeah, hell yeah,
Yeah, he paying for it.
paying
He
for it.
don't want to share it. That's the only thing keeping him dealing with those trifling people on his job.
Hmm.
He gets some sex once a week or something. He don't want to miss it, right? He don't
Yeah.
want to miss it. And Lord, don't stretch her out or something.
Oh.
I told y'all didn't want me on here. That's why it was such a conspiracy. Google was like, "Oh shit, he's in that mood."
Hey, what do you see? You didn't watch Zion Williams, man, tear the rim down. Now you hyped. So
Yeah, they just won too, 75-73, man.
okay, that was pretty
Oh
decent
man.
game though.
Yeah, it's ACC. They weren't scared of Zion, even though his ass big as shit.
Yeah, yeah. Well, the thing is, man, they should have lost last week
Oh
because
man.
he ran that dude over. I said, okay, NCAA is not gonna call that one, man. He straight up ran that dude over. I said, look at this.
Man, they trying to make some money, man.
Oh yeah, oh no, I figured, man, he knocked that dude like 5 or 6 feet, slid across the floor, and then jumped in and got an and one. I said, look at this shit. I said, all right, I ain't mad at you. I ain't mad at you. You can't have Zion, your star attraction out for the Final Four. Can't have
Okay, no, you can't have that.
Can't have that.
I'm looking at myself on here and whatnot. It's kind of a weird thing though. But yeah, we ain't come on here. We came to talk about these two faces. I'm gonna tell you what though.
Yes, sir.
From a personal perspective, I'm not bothered by a woman's face because that's the problem with a lot of this stuff out here now. Like y'all ever see that it was by Nephew Tommy, right? He worked with I don't know who he worked with in the morning, right?
Yeah.
But Nephew Tommy, he did that skit called The Marriage Counselor. Y'all ever see that joint?
I didn't see it, but yeah, give us a
Well,
bullet point.
basically, yeah, a couple came in and they were having some problems, and she was fine as hell. And nephew Tommy was looking her up and down, and he was like, check it out. And he was like, boy, you got to make love to her and all of this. And at one
Uh,
point, he turned her around, and they were both, the husband and him were looking at the woman's butt. He said, now show me what your problem is. And I'm saying that to say, a big issue is a lot of these women
uh,
aren't really being satisfied sexually.
yeah.
That's really what the issue is, because they complaining to me. They tell y'all don't realize how many women hit me up privately and say, Rom, he ain't doing it for me.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm thinking about another business. I'm like, maybe I should get back into the
Yeah.
get
Alleged.
back into the gigolo business. That I was offered one time. I might not have did it, but I heard about it. I think I have an idea about it.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I'm not like that. I wouldn't charge money for it. I charge money for companionship and then have sex afterwards for free. So yeah, you might have a popo listening or something.
Charge for your time, not sex.
Yeah. See, there you go.
Yeah.
But no, but seriously, and that's what it is though, because what it is, socially, women gotta behave a certain way.
Yeah, they do.
So they gotta behave, and so they get that man who's good socially.
Yeah.
But women, I'm gonna tell you what, I'm gonna get deep with y'all. And the fellas, it's good we got this on the fellas channel. Women will just work around ready to have an orgasm. A woman can have, like, if an orgasm lasts 0.8 of a second, that's a lot in a minute. So think about if you can last 20 minutes and they just going pop, 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 pop.
Oh, I hate that though.
You hate that?
I hate when they pop like that. Yeah.
Oh, okay, not me, man. I'd be like,
No,
yeah, girl.
no.
That's when I know I'm gonna get some food then or something.
No. They do it, but the thing is, I hate it because they're small. The thing is, I want the big intense one. So basically, I grab them by the back of the hair and say, nope, don't, stop.
Oh, okay.
Stop.
Okay.
Don't.
Yeah. I'm gonna tell you what, with that small one though, 1 point with it though, 1 point. A lot of women don't even know they having orgasms. It's scary how many women don't know their own sexuality, but that's another show right there.
Because they're looking for the big explosion. That's what they're looking for. They it's a feeling that that's like I hate the little small ones because I guess it's after dark. We're talking too much. The thing with the small ones, they be coming back all night. Like little kids to the refrigerator. They get one little snack and then running back and forth to the refrigerator all night. Instead of holding out, getting the big one, and they go to sleep.
Okay. Well, they still go to sleep anyway with me, though.
Yeah, but the thing is, it takes 5 hours instead of 30 minutes. That's the difference.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Well, I don't know about 5 hours. I get bored after a point. So I know the women tell me. Yeah, women say they'll say I'm selfish after 3 hours. They say, Rom, you can't last 4.
But you can if she's popping it in like 1 or 2 minutes, and she has to recycle. So basically,
yeah.
So you can, because
that's true.
Yeah, I had a chick like that, man. It's like you start at 10, you wouldn't go to sleep until 4 because she keep every 30 minutes she's coming back.
Oh,
yeah, and it's like, oh, come here.
Nah, I can make it work.
Come here.
I can make it work. I got that energy. Don't let the age fool y'all. I'm like a teenager and whatnot.
Tell them, hold your breath. Don't hold your breath. No, hold that. It's like when you have to hold your pee. When it finally goes, is that big rush. So, yeah. But that's another story. We're getting off.
But you know what though? I really wanted to hit it because I'm glad because honestly, a lot of guys, if you look at a lot of guys, like a lot of advice, it's out there to play to a woman's social face.
Yeah.
And then guys can't figure it out. Because they're like, all right, I got the job, I got the status, I'm a good guy. I was like, yeah, you good to walk down. They might even look good, but then they can't figure out why that average looking dude with the nice print got all these women calling him up.
Mm-hmm.
They passing him around too.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah,
Because
yeah,
what women have to do is hide their stuff, but
yeah.
of course, men judge it. If a woman say she been with 10 men, the men going crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like just 10 because I grew up around some like I'll say
Yeah,
sexually free women and
yeah,
whatnot, man.
yeah. There's a is that
That's Char Willie.
Char Willie? Oh,
Yeah, man. Let me
back up
move
the
this so I can
back up
see
to
who
the
the fuck
backup.
is on here. Yeah.
Char Willie got the backup to back up. Maybe we'll see
Yeah,
those.
what?
Maybe we'll see those green eyes tonight.
Oh, okay. Hey, no, real quick. How fast is my connection? Am I looking slow on here? Do I need to go to a picture?
No,
How fast is my
you're good.
Oh, okay. See, only thing is, this only got so much power in it, man. So I might have to plug this joint in or something.
Okay. Well, let's get to the subject and why you still got juice.
Oh yeah. Oh, well, I was charging anyway. I keep this thing charged, but
Uh,
yeah. But the two faces. I mean, well, you know what?
well, guys have two
We
faces.
already know it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, basically, if
oh
guys
yeah. Oh, I was charging anyway. I keep
I
this thing
think Char,
charged, but
Char, you
all
got.
right, man. Somebody turn their joint down.
I think that's Char. I'm gonna mute her real quick.
Hey, girl. Hey, Char. How you doing, sweetie?
Guys,
Oh man, she's still working on the white man holding her back.
oh, I hold her back. Yeah.
Hold on, man. Shoot,
Let me mute her real quick. Oh, she muted herself. Okay. Um. Yeah.
Hold this thing like this.
Because I was actually talking to guys about D.L. Hughley said
Mm-hmm.
something. I think he was talking. Was it either DJ Vlad or somebody actually doing an interview? They asked him, "How come? Why did you always cheat on the road?" He said, "Is because there's certain kind of sexual acts he didn't want to introduce into his marriage.
Mm-hmm.
So he basically what I call he contracted that stuff out. So basically, all the groupies and freaks he on the road, he would actually do all that kinky kind of stuff. But the thing is, he didn't want to introduce that to his wife."
Mm-hmm.
And
Well, you
so,
know what?
go ahead.
Well, I was gonna say, yeah, just to add to it though, because yeah, men got it too, because you don't want to think that your wife is. Some men don't want to think their wife is getting down like that.
Mm-hmm.
Totally different from Rom. I could care less. It's like I don't mind that. It's like I mean, that's who a wife's supposed to be free with her husband.
Yeah, you be who you are. Yeah.
In fact, I'm gonna tell you the what. Here's some game for the fellas that are listening, since they thought this was a men's hangout.
Mm-hmm.
You take your woman and say, "Hey, girl, you can be free with me. Trust me on that one. Just say that. Just be free. No matter what she tell you, let her be free. She might surprise you." I told a woman that one time.
Mm-hmm.
She was holding back on me at first.
Mm-hmm.
I said, "Baby, you can be free." I was like, "Why'd I do that?" I'll just say some bite marks were involved and everything. It's like, oh my goodness.
Oh my God.
Go ahead, Tony. Jump in, Tony. Don't say, "Oh my God," and then come back. Nah, you can't get away that clean.
No, I thought that was funny. The bite marks comment.
Oh well, that's not as bad as the nails though. I used to wear a T-shirt in my 20s
Oh,
because of the nails.
you know what? I'm gonna tell you what. Since we going on that flow. See, I don't know why guys can't deal with a woman's sexuality. It's nothing more beautiful than when a woman is really free to be in her sexuality. Because I mean, it's just beautiful. Like a woman just like in the throes of ecstasy and whatnot.
It's that trust factor.
Yeah, and when she's like, it's beautiful. Like, just especially when she's just peaceful and she's just free. She's walking around. She's lying there. Oh my God. But see, they realize they can't do that because they know if they show their inner freak with a guy, he might not want to marry him. And see, they need to bring him home to Uncle Junior and them, right? They need that guy they can bring home because they know they couldn't bring my trifling ass home at the time.
And then there's also this other thing too, Ron.
What?
Because I've been told this by more than a few women, is that once it's on if they do it with their husband, it's always on the menu.
Oh,
it's always on the menu because they ain't want to be my birthday or every other month or Valentine's Day. No, it's on the menu. So the thing is, if she got something that she's really freaky that she only wants to do every once in a while, she'll contract that out. She's gonna find that dude to actually do that one particular thing. She's gonna do it with him. She'll
Mm-hmm.
get, like Tony said, scratch that itch, shake it off, come on, take a shower, sit in the bath, soak all that stuff off, and then go back the next 3 months being with her husband. It's not that she's not satisfied with her husband. The thing is, she don't want to introduce that into her marriage. I've heard that. Okay, I
Well, I
can't.
can tell y'all right now, y'all making it seem like marriage, you're just doomed when it comes to sex.
No, 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 I'm not saying that at all. No, I'm
Well,
not
y'all
saying that at
talk
all.
about married people.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm talking. We're talking about strategies that actually keep a happy marriage. In other words, she. I'm gonna tell you, as a dude, let's say if you do something that's like would normally be off the menu, you put it on the menu,
Mm-hmm.
and I like it. Guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna keep asking for it.
Okay, so then you're saying that men, if you're married and your wife wants to do all these freaky things, you guys are kind of taken aback by it,
No, no,
by
no,
it.
no, 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 no. I'm
No.
gonna like it. What I'm saying is,
Okay, so then I have to keep doing it.
you have to keep doing it. Say if you
Yeah.
say if it's something that you only want to do every once in a while, every blue moon.
Well, my thing is like I'm just like a man. Don't start something that you're not going to finish. So the way that you begin is the way that you need to end. I wouldn't, I'm just not that type of woman. I'm not going to do something once and you like it and then be like, "Okay, I ain't doing it no more."
Yeah, well,
That's just
yeah. Well, see, that's you're cool. There's a lot of women that ain't that cool.
so we're just all hang up we're just hung up on we're worried about what our man's going to think about us. So
No, no.
that was something that I was gonna talk about too, because
Uh huh.
we are shamed a lot of time
Uh huh.
for our
Mm-hmm.
sexuality. And so then my question is like how deep is a man really trying to figure out the inner workings of a woman? Are y'all really interested in that? Is this something that men should really tap into? Because I've had situations where men, I would ask for something or I would want to introduce something new into the relationship, and they were like, "Oh no, I'm not doing that."
Well, he's
Well,
not.
you
So
know
He's not.
what?
He's not comfortable with it. Well,
right. So
that's
Yeah.
then
fine.
is he then comfortable with his own sexuality then?
Yeah, well, he is. But
Uh.
the thing is, some people like vanilla ice cream. They love
Mm-hmm.
vanilla ice cream. I had girlfriends that love vanilla ice cream. Okay, and they didn't want the Neapolitan, or they didn't want the cookies and cream. They wanted
Mm-hmm.
vanilla. And there's guys that want vanilla. There's chicks that want vanilla,
Mm-hmm.
and they're good with. They can eat vanilla for the rest of their lives. They don't want
Yeah.
the other stuff.
So yeah, I mean, it would be like if I knew that he liked a certain thing,
Hmm.
um, maybe I wouldn't do it all the time to where it would become boring or redundant. I would
Hmm.
just like throw it in there every now and then,
Like a friend of
So
mine, a friend of mine, he was married, right? And I feel him on this one, right? Uh, it was oral sex. His wife didn't want to do it, and two, if a woman doesn't want to do it, it's actually not good. If she's
Yeah.
doing it
Yeah.
reluctantly, it's like, because I've had that where she's reluctant. Hey girl, stop. Just roll over. We can do something else because you're not good at. So basically, what he would do, once a week, he go see the head doctor.
Mm-hmm.
He would contract it out.
so you guys don't think it's possible to get everything you need in one woman?
No, it's not.
It,
It's not. It's impossible.
eh,
I
it's
mean,
not impossible in my view, but it's hard to do that. It's
man,
hard. It's very extremely hard to do that.
to
It's
to
just how it is.
to get. It's very hard to get a sexually open woman that's stable. Extremely difficult to get that.
Exactly.
So the ones that are essentially open and stable and not crazy,
Mm-hmm.
Oh my
that you guys bring home to
God.
mama, are rare.
Yeah.
They're rare. I'm not saying they don't exist. They do exist, but they're rare. They get wifed up real quick. Like,
Exactly.
okay, I'm taking her home. Shit, she's cute, she's stable, and she's a freaking my personal freak. Oh yeah, I'm taking her home. Normally, them three things don't all add up in the same package.
Yeah, that's the issue. Yeah.
I've searched high and low, scanned the skies.
Yeah, I search now and stuff. See, I'm out here doing research on all of this, so I'm not just talking and stuff.
You're out there doing. Well, you're the
It-
field. You're the field master. You wouldn't be the field
yeah,
master if you went out there actively, you know,
except for
going.
tonight.
Okay.
Except for tonight, I said, you know what? I don't feel like being bothered with nobody. I'm gonna get on here, and it took forever to get on. I was like, damn, I should have just picked up that phone.
Yeah. Well, yeah. You probably got. Yeah, it's Friday night. It's springtime too. So
Yeah,
and phones probably blowing up.
no
It is.
comment. No comment.
Not hey, but next weekend don't book anything next weekend though.
Why not?
New moon. Don't book
New
nothing.
moon?
New moon. Yeah,
Oh,
you're gonna have
okay.
you're gonna be busy next week. You're gonna be busy.
Okay. Well, since I'm doing this now, I don't have to come on the show
You don't have
next
to come
week.
on show. No, you don't.
All right.
Hey, you're gonna be busy. Trust and believe. New moon, receptive phase.
I ain't gonna lie, man. I'll be busy a lot more than I let on, but I'm trying to chill, man. I need some rest. Even God rested, man. I'm trying to rest,
Hey,
man.
go take that testosterone shot. You be good.
Trust me, I don't need that shot, bro. Trust me, I don't need that shot. People be thinking I'm younger than what I am, man. I get it from my father. Men in my family, they still fathering kids. They're too old. I probably got cousins out in California and stuff I don't know about. Shit. Well, let me find out.
You better check Zion Williamson's DNA. You never know.
Hey, man. Seriously, you never know.
Yeah,
I still got some outstanding women out there, man. I ain't gonna lie. I still got they unaccounted for. Might be on like paternity court or something one day.
Man, I got a lot of them unaccounted for, man. I don't want to know.
Yeah, man, it's crazy, man.
I don't want to know. But man, as many women that I know that I've worked around and have known for over long term, married women, they contract out. They contract out.
But you know what?
Go ahead.
Well, I was just gonna say that might keep the peace alive because some women they'll do that just because their regular man really drive them crazy. So they go get the maintenance guy.
Yeah.
He tuned them up.
Yeah.
He got them floating, and then they say, "Yeah, I can put up with this motherfucker's bullshit for another month or so."
Yeah.
Yeah. And so I'm gonna tell you what, some guys deep down know it as long as the women don't
put it in their
make
face.
a big put it in their face or bring somebody home. They might have some rules. There's a lot of open couples out there.
Yeah.
A lot more than people realize because they just kind of realistic.
Yeah, what it is was the old fashioned open. We call what they call open now is basically you announce it. That's what they mean. But they've been open. If you're talking about extramarital affairs, they've been open couples for a long time.
Yeah.
Them ain't just no side women, they're side dudes. Long-term side dudes. That work husband shit ain't no joke. It ain't just an emotional work husband shit either. Because I remember I worked with one couple, man. I worked with for like damn near 20 years, and I thought they were boyfriend and girlfriend. And then one time, man, he gave me this flyer, right? Because him and his wife were actually having a church event. So I'm picking up the flyer. I said, "Oh shit, I know that they were married." I looked at it. Oh, it wasn't the same woman. Oh my, okay. Oh my, okay.
Hey.
Find out she was married too. So, oh my, okay.
Okay, hey. That's how I go and stuff, man. But you know what? Like we said, that's everybody in society because and I'm telling you, that's a big problem because then a lot of people they either refuse to see that or they can't deal with that. They seeing just a social face and then they making a judgment there. They say, okay, she's a good person or he's a good guy or something. And, I can be out with them, but then they suffering behind closed doors. Like, I think I just saw a stat that said 40% of marriages are sexless. And this particular stat said it was less than, if a couple has sex less than 4 times a year, they're technically sexless. I saw something else that said less than 12 times. If I'm in a relationship, if I have something less than we got 7 days in a week.
Yeah.
less than 8 times, I'm thinking there's an issue. So I mean, I can't. It's hard to understand that, but the thing is, you got that sexual face all over the place. Like I
Yeah.
just talked with a good friend. I've talked to a few women who are big in the church.
Mm-hmm.
My favorite is still this interview I did. I did an interview. I still interview people like formally.
Mm-hmm.
And the first lady of a church gave me an earful.
Oh yeah.
Some of the stuff happening is like it'll blow some people's minds.
Oh
It's,
yeah.
it's deeper than that, and it's like
Oh
you
yeah.
know because they got to have that image. But I remember I told this one woman big in the church. I said, "Shoot, well, if I see that woman telling how Christian she is and all of that, I'm looking at her like, oh yeah, girl, you in the underworld, ain't you?"
Mm-hmm.
It comes out somewhere. It's just a question of where.
Where, yeah,
It,
because every woman can't reveal her dark side to her man.
mm-mm.
Everybody has a dark side, and vice versa.
Kat said the church women the biggest scrags, but you know what it is? They doing their thing, but you know they trying to please people, please however they choose to worship God, but then. When you get that vagina tingle, that guy come in the room that turns women on and stuff.
Yeah, it's gonna happen.
Yeah, you can't. That's a force of nature. Culture can't do it. What some civilized culture will do is just try to manage it, but you can't stop it.
Yeah, you can't stop it. Yeah, even on the continent, they know that most wives cheat. She's gonna have another guy. Just is what it is. Just don't come back with a baby.
Yeah, exactly.
Just don't come back.
Now, let me say something real quick because I'm seeing some people in the chat room talking about divorces and decline. The real issue is people don't want to deal with this shit.
Well, they're not getting married. Divorces is fine because people aren't getting married, so the marriage rate is way down.
Yeah, exactly. But if you want to deal with it, people got to be comfortable with sex. See, that's the biggest frustration I have, like being a quote unquote dating coach. I'm like, you got to deal with that sex thing. If you don't deal with that, you're going to have problems. I don't care what it is. I don't care how much money you got, your status. If you ain't making a holler, boom. In fact, I got a video coming. I just recorded it because I do my stuff early, coming out Tuesday where I talk about that. You could be high value all you want. You still got to make a holler. You can be as cerebral as you want. You can be as educated. You still got to make her holler. I don't care what you do. You can make her holler and do everything else. You can be the most educated, money-making person. You make her holler, she good with everything else.
If you cannot break, say you want to get in a long-term relationship, but you can't break your mate sexually, you need to go find another woman because you're gonna have problems in your relationship.
That's and I'm gonna tell you what. You got some guys out there, they can pick up on that. They can sit back, they can watch a woman like now. Let's see some. I don't usually say this publicly, but I can read people real well. I don't teach it. I've taught some stuff on how to read some women privately, very privately. And trust me, I charge money for it. But I can sit there. If I'm sitting there, I'm looking at body language. I'm looking at every woman around me. I'm looking at their body language. If they with somebody, body language with their mate.
You can tell.
Yeah.
You can tell.
Yeah, exactly. And that's how deep it is. And I try to explain this to guys, but a lot of guys don't get this because that's always the biggest pushback. The women are like, well, in fact, when I did that video, what woman got on there and said, stop, don't tell everything.
I'm talking about on the women's channel.
No, the video. You remember I did the one about the two faces. A woman commented that. Yeah, and because don't tell it
because both sides want the fantasy of the white picket fence and the faithful, dutiful wife and the woman that won't cheat and that kind of stuff, and they want that because you can't be with her 24/7. It's impossible. And
exactly.
And what a guy's biggest fear is that he's doing all this stuff and she won't be there when he gets back.
Yeah.
In the back of his mind.
Well, and that's the thing. But see, that's just based on how this culture was set up. Like the greater Western culture, for the most part, is a trick culture.
Yeah.
It's a trick culture. It's based on, okay, I'm gonna provide resources, you're gonna give me sex.
You're gonna be sex. Yeah.
So it's like women going to the highest bidder. In fact, that's what a lot of these like white sororities are doing. They're just grooming them to go to the highest bidder.
Yeah,
That's why old school pimps used to like white women because they say they already like
yeah,
predisposed to being a hoe,
yeah, yeah. Well,
to going for a guy with money.
well, they're predisposed not only for a guy with money, but also to being submissive to a guy with the money, and black women aren't.
Yeah, you see, sisters. That's why I say sometimes sisters. A lot of dudes have issues, but a sister let you know right away where she's standing because
Hmm.
she ain't tripping off your money. She's
Yeah,
like, fuck that shit. Seriously, it's despite what we like to think, but it's an overall culture thing. So you got a bunch of lies out here. A lot of dudes, when you try to explain it, it's like you explaining something that blows their mind.
hmm. Well,
And
yeah,
I'm just like,
yeah, because it blows up the illusion, and sometimes the it they need the illusion to actually keep a marriage going because most I would say most guys can't deal with that. That they're
but you know
I,
what?
go ahead.
I was gonna say, I think I can because I grew up in a dysfunctional ass environment. It was like to me, I mean, seriously, to me, when I saw like people had like just that like picket fence and all of that, I was like, wow, that's deep.
Mm-hmm.
It took me a while to adjust to like seeing people like that. And I still picked up on some stuff anyway. Yeah.
I mean, I just
Mrs. Robinson, I'll leave it like
oh
that. I
yeah,
think you
yeah,
know
yeah.
the
Well, you
reference.
know what? Well, I probably thank God I had the mother that I had because
Hmm.
there was a few Mrs. Robinsons that tried to pick up on me when I was like 13, 14 years old. So,
Oh man, I'm gonna tell you what, my
mhm.
grandmother, she peeped out everybody in there. She was telling me about that. She was peeping out every woman. She was like, "Yeah, I'm worried about that woman. I was gonna do some work for some women or something." She said,
Mhm,
"Yeah, you be careful."
mhm.
She was like, "She's single, she's older, she making money. You be careful."
Yeah, I remember the one older lady. She hit on me, and I was digging her daughter. I'm 13.
Hmm. Mm.
I'm
I'm gonna
13.
tell you what, man.
Yes, sir.
Just from what you said, that's why I'm gonna tell you what, and this maybe gets a little bit of a tangent.
Uh-huh.
That's why sometimes it's hard for me to understand men who don't get sex. It
Uh,
really is. It really is because
yeah.
even when I was like Joe nerd in the neighborhood, there was always somebody. There was always somebody.
There's
That's
always
why I'm
somebody.
just like,
Yeah.
yeah. That's why I'm. That's it. It takes an effort for me to like empathize with somebody not getting it because you used to just run into it.
Uh,
You get the woman like, hey, do you want to come over? Bow, bow.
well, yeah,
Yeah, you
yeah.
want to cut my
It,
grass?
it,
Bow, bow, bow.
they don't pick up on it. They don't pick up on it. They don't pick up on the
Mm-hmm.
signals of what do I do if, and that's fear. A lot of guys don't,
Mm.
especially nowadays. A lot of guys don't are virgins because out of fear, the
Yeah.
performance anxiety.
You know what? And that's a big thing too. And see, that actually contributes to the women looking for the guys who know what they're doing. Because
Yeah.
the women just want to be satisfied. So you got this guy, he's scared of what he going to do. He being all jail. Oh, is this hurt? I say, no, motherfucker, just pull her hair back.
What the thing is, and which is really bad, especially in the black community, is that
Hmm.
if uh, if you do mess up, say you're a young guy, you're 16, 17, even 18, man,
Hmm.
and you do get that call, um, it's like if you lackluster in the performance area, word's gonna spread, and basically, guys protect their own reputation too. Believe
Yeah,
it or not,
yeah, yeah.
it's different from women, but the thing is, guys are afraid of their own reputation too, so they will actually pass up opportunities.
Mm. I can't relate, bro, but I believe.
Oh no, I'm serious.
Mm.
That's why.
Yeah.
Because I've
No,
talked to
I'm
guys.
saying I believe.
Yeah, I've talked to guys because when you're young, you have that anxiety. So I
Yeah,
was like in
yeah,
my teens, you have the anxiety. What if I don't? And she spreads this. So well, I'm gonna back down. So I know what they're talking about. But the thing is,
yeah.
you have to do it anyway, or you have to do what I do. You just you find a circle that's not connected to your circle.
Mm.
So you go out there, you go out there in the field and get your experience and then come back,
Yeah,
which
my
is
circles were kind of different, man.
uh,
Because either I don't know what it is. Maybe I don't know what it is. Everybody was cool. Nobody tripped off of that. It
Hmm.
was just kind of assumed you were decent,
Yeah,
or that maybe it was like the neighborhood because it was more working to like lower middle class, like working class, like
yeah,
some young professionals starting out,
yeah.
and maybe uh fall bougie and stuff. So they kept quiet about some shit. So we weren't worried about it too much.
In LA, they would put a tag on you.
Okay, okay, all right.
They would put a tag on you. You know that yeah, wasn't it. I thought you know
Yeah,
something.
yeah. Well, I think the women
Mhm.
growing up where I was, they were pretty much not trying to say they were getting down like that, even though
Oh, okay.
they did, because people were passing women around and
Yeah.
stuff, taking their turn, you know. But yeah, it's interesting. That's interesting. Like that's another tangent and stuff. How
Mhm.
interesting the game is from different environments and stuff.
Mhm.
And you know what I find really interesting?
What's that?
These ladies on here quiet. Y'all know y'all got something to say.
They don't. They no. They don't want to be
I had a
judged.
whole story before you even got on, Rom. Sorry.
Oh,
Oh, sorry.
she was talking about she actually had mentioned a guy like last week,
Mm-hmm.
and she had said that had because Tony is a monogamous person, right? Right, Tony,
Yes.
for the most
Yep.
part, right?
Mm-hmm. I
And
am.
you don't believe in sharing, right?
Not so much.
Not so much, but she said there was this
You
one guy that
I
that
don't believe
convinced
in
her.
sharing, but I also know a man's nature. I do understand a man's nature.
Mhm.
So
So,
that's the thing. I feel like I would be the one that would be stable and wouldn't go outside the relationship. But if he felt that he needed to go outside the relationship and we discussed it and we have an understanding,
Mhm.
I wouldn't have a problem with it.
oh, okay.
I,
So
I,
Tony, that guy that you might get like that little pass to, that's that one of those tall dudes, real fine to you, ain't it? Tell the truth, girl.
Yeah, he's gonna be that
Mm-hmm.
alpha male. He's gonna be that
Mm-hmm.
man who's completely mastered his manhood in every
Mm-hmm.
aspect.
was,
I
was,
see
Yes.
you,
was
girl.
was he a Masters of the Universe?
No, I don't. I don't even watch that stuff. But if that's
Oh,
what that means, yeah.
no, that means he's that guy with money. Now tell the
Look,
truth. When he walked in the room, did he
He
give you the,
doesn't
hey,
even
Hud,
have to.
look
He
at
doesn't
this
even have
look.
to
Did he
be
give you
like.
this look?
Um,
no,
I
in other
mean,
words, he just
honestly, like he doesn't even have to be like a whole six-figure type dude. He could just be like a 87, 89 octane.
oh
Seriously.
if he got that energy, huh?
But if he
You
has
got that
that
look?
dom
Eh,
game, if
Mm-hmm.
he's
does he
got
have,
that dom game down, then he
okay,
can pretty
does
much do what he wants.
so does he have to
Okay,
have that?
Tony.
Do you have to have that BDE?
What's BDE?
Big
Big
energy.
dick, big dick energy. No, Tony, tell
Ah,
truck girl. Hey,
I
tell the
don't
truth.
know about.
Hold up.
uh-huh. Okay,
BGS.
all
Let
right, go
Ron
ahead.
work for a second. Let
All right.
Ron work for a second. Hey, Tony, tell the truth. He flipped you, didn't he? He flipped you over, didn't he, girl? He flipped you over, didn't he? Tell the
well,
truth. Tell the truth. He
well,
flipped you. He came in
not
there.
yet, not yet,
He ain't flip you over. I mean, physically flip you. Like you
not yet.
there, y'all getting into it. Then he say, "Hold up, baby," and flipped you over. He ain't do that.
No, no,
Not yet, huh?
not
He
yet.
listening to this. You gonna play this tape for him. He gonna get some ideas.
Neon had a good one, boy. We actually on her channel. She had a good one. She got a for a little small girl. She got a nasty. She got a kinky imagination.
Wait, how small is she? Because I can tell you about small women, man.
I think Neon's like 4'11".
No small ones, man. They did because they'll get a big dude too. Get a big hominy eating dude, man. Like some of those dudes be eating their stuff with a
Uh,
ladle and big cake
Oh my!
thing. Those petite women love a big dude.
yeah,
Like big dudes thinking they can't get it.
make them feel safe. Yeah,
That
Yeah,
yeah.
that
A
part.
big old
let
grizzly
them get
bear.
on top too.
Yeah, little big old grizzly bear. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
And
yeah.
she be having, who running things there, but see, she's smart enough to publicly let him think he running things. Yeah, but you mess with, yeah, you be like, hey, girl, how you dealing with that? They be like smiling. You notice they always smiling too.
Mhm.
You know,
Yeah,
petite women with a big dude,
He was a big
always
old dude.
smiling.
Yeah, a big old dude.
Yeah, got that goofy smile. You know how it is.
And them big old husky dudes like them little tiny women too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man, shoot! I think it's a law of nature.
Yeah, it must be because I just went to a work little bitty tiny chick. She had to be all of like 4'11", right? Little cute, tiny. And he talked about he was and she was married. Well, yeah, she was married too. But anyway, that's another story. But anyway, he used to love to see her pass by, man. Little bitty tiny things that I just like to put on my forearm and lift her up.
Hold up. I gotta adjust something in the chat. Short women don't have weight behind them, dude.
Depends.
Clink.
Yeah.
I got with a petite woman one time. She said, "I want this to be the best you ever had." A couple days later, I had to call up. I said, "Girl, that was the best I had." She's like, "You be thinking they all tiny and stuff." I mean, she's like petite, real slim. I was just getting with her because she paid for the hotel room. So I said, "Shoot, she got me for a couple hours." I was like, shoot. Eyes rolled in the back of my head. I was like, if I had money.
Hey, so she was a toe curler, huh?
Oh, dude, snapper. Clink.
Okay.
Clink.
I know it. I know.
I started looking at the slim because y'all know I'm the loafer guy. You know I like that big thick sister and whatnot. But this was a slim one with a dunk on it.
Oh,
you like
yeah.
You know those real slim ones got.
I know them.
And that's back when that song "Rump Shaker" was out.
I know them. Those are dangerous.
Yeah, that's when Rump Shaker was out. I saw that. And I was like, because I'm gonna tell you what with her. I ain't identifying her, but dudes be trying to pay her for it. And after I got with her, I said, I can see why.
Yeah.
I got it for free, though. She paid. But, I was proud of myself because I was like, good Lord, I couldn't get enough. So, hey, don't sleep on the slim women. Trust me, fellas. Trust me. Listen, Uncle Ron.
If the shorter women, if they're tiny, for some reason, tall women that are slim, it don't match up. I don't know why, but I've seen that. Yeah, because I in my younger years I like tall, thin women, and I've noticed that. I noticed that. Whereas the shorter women, for whatever reason, the plumbing is a little deeper.
Yeah, I don't know. It's nature, man. I'm gonna tell you what, man. I'm gonna tell you what. When you get deeper into it, because they talk about this in the Kuma Sutra, the size of the vagina and all of that. Yeah. And really, on a deep level, you compatible. People should know they're compatible when their genitals fit together like very well. Mm-hmm. That's when you can. If there's like not a fit, y'all might not be really compatible. Like people on a deep level should be fitting correctly.
Yeah, correctly, yeah.
So that'll tell you. That's why I talk a lot about the body, because I can look at a woman's body and I already know how compatible she'll be with me. I can look, I already know who's going to give me some trouble. I know how they're going to respond to me. Mm-hmm. So once you do that, if somebody can figure that out, that's why I think some short women, they figured out, let me get this big dude. We fit just right or something like that. They love it. Like I'm up here in the gym and stuff. I got women telling me, nah, bro, nah, don't lose too much. Stop running. I'm gonna feed you, because they like thicker dudes.
They like thicker dudes. Yeah, they do.
But then a woman who like a slimmer dude, she gonna be just all right. You all right, Ron? But that's cool though, because one of the things people gotta do out here is find their tribe.
Yeah.
If they find their tribe, they ain't gonna have to deal with too much.
Yeah, that's why we go through me and Ron go through all these qualifications so you can find the right woman for you.
Yeah, exactly. That's all you have to do.
Oh yeah, if you find one good one that's right for you, that's really all you need. Go ahead, Tony.
Yeah.
No, I think that's right. Like, find your tribe.
Mm-hmm.
No, seriously, it's kind of like I said. I can look at a woman. I already know how she's gonna respond to me before she say two words.
Yep.
And it hasn't failed once I really discovered how to do this.
Yeah.
And I tell any man or any woman could do it. Like I would tell women, okay, what type of guys do you just feel an automatic click with? That's who you should stick with. It could be a thick dude, a tall, slim dude, or whatever. Right. That's why when some of these dudes out here be saying, well, I got to look like Boris Cujo, Idris Elba, I'm saying, you don't know what you got to look like for that particular woman.
No.
Everybody don't like that.
No,
I
Yeah,
mean,
we have a type. Like I know I have
exactly.
a type.
everybody have a type, and basically, Boris Cujo wouldn't be for a really attractive woman. Boris Cujo wouldn't be it
Mm-mm.
because he's too pretty,
Yeah, a lot of women don't like
and a
that.
lot of women don't like that. Most women don't
Well,
like that.
I like nice looking men. So I just like men like to have something visually nice to look at. I like to look at nice
And well, you
looking
like it when they have soft hands too.
Who
BGS,
can flip you, girl?
please.
Girl, I know you
BGS is
want
gonna
somebody can flip.
you're gonna keep me single with these 92 octanes and soft
Well,
hands
you,
that you're gonna
I didn't. No, I didn't make you 92, and I didn't make you loving soft hands either, did I? You said that.
No, but I do like a good looking man. I mean,
A
I
good,
think,
you're like a good looking man, and with soft hands,
well,
right?
see, but the thing is, though, what
Uh,
may be good looking to me may not be good looking to another woman. So that's,
well, when we talk about we everybody knows what's good looking is in a generic sense.
Mm,
Everybody knows. So if everybody pretends like, no, it's individual. No, it's not. Everybody knows what's generic as far as what is good looking. We're in America with social media and TV and all that stuff. We know what the majority of people think is good looking. Now, what's good looking to you is different. The thing is, what everybody they can actually point to is basically is a very narrow range. So when I say a 10, most guys can spot a 10 off the bat.
Mhm.
They can
Yeah.
spot a 10. Now the 5, 6, 7 range is kind of murky because what's acceptable, what you think is cute or what you think is pretty can change. But everybody knows what a 9 or 10 is. Every man knows. That's a 9, that's a 10. Now they might exaggerate a little bit, say, oh, well, this chick is a 10. They know she's not a 10 because she don't compare it to the star that we know. No, it's not. Everybody knows what a Boris Cujo or what was his name that played for the Lakers that everybody loved. I can't. I'm trying to remember his name, but
Rick Fox.
Rick Fox. Okay, somebody like that. Everybody knows that movie star, handsome, good looks, or Denzel Washington or whoever, right? Everybody knows. Okay, these guys are supposed to be quote unquote good looking. Now, what's individually what you like to get your crank rolling is different.
mm-hmm.
So, classically handsome man might not be your cup of tea. For most women, that's not their cup of tea because they want to be adored. And
Yeah.
yeah, go ahead.
Who's
Well,
to
let me
say that
add
a
to.
classic man can't adore you? That's the
Uh,
thing. Who says
what I'm saying is, say if you say as pretty as you are, Tony, you go out with Rick Fox, they're not looking at you.
Mm-hmm.
Then you're not going to be noticed next to him.
I see what
women,
you're
w-
saying.
women
Well, I'm
like
gonna tell you
attention.
what.
Mhm,
I'm gonna tell you what. And
mhm,
this is a woman who put me in the friend zone. She told me that like years ago. She had me in the friend zone.
mhm.
But then that's when my body got real cut up in let's just say she did vile things to my body afterwards. She
That
said it's not really about the face. That's why in my book I say don't worry about your face. Too many dudes think they gotta have a certain
no, no,
looking
no,
face,
no.
but you just have to be presentable.
Yeah.
Just wash your face, get a nice haircut,
Mhm.
be presentable, because women don't have a problem with most women don't have a problem with walking out with a guy who looks less than her, because then she's the center of attention.
Yeah.
And in fact, one of my boys who's a player, he told me that. He said, Ron, he called me my full name, Romuald. He said, Romuald, you will always get women because you don't look better than any of them. I was like,
Okay.
okay.
Okay. We got a station identification. Hit the like button because we got 100, almost 200 people watching, only 68 likes. Also, support the channel.
Mm-hmm.
Char Willie does a good job. Support the women's channel. We're on the men's channel tonight because of technical difficulties. It's a damn good show for, Uncle Rom doesn't show up, especially on the men's channel. Now, the women's channel, he shows up a little bit more. On the men's channel, this is a treat. Hit the link, hit the like, because Rom's
Yeah.
treat tonight. Because other than that, this is like a $400 or $500 session right here.
Well, I'm gonna tell you what. See, here's the thing. If y'all get me, y'all need to support this channel because I be charging for this stuff. Because seriously, y'all don't realize I only get on my main channels. I only give y'all 20% of what I actually know. If I let you, if I tell people some of the stuff I really deep, like if you walking with me, like if I said I want to do personal sessions, I'll point to a woman and say, okay, this is how she's gonna behave.
Mm-hmm.
Like I can look at a woman's face, like Tony, I'm looking at your face now, girl. We might have to talk. You hit me up on Facebook. You hit me up with a message, girl. I'm looking at you. You got a dude. I'm looking at you. There's some.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna point it out. I can tell just from the little bit of your face some stuff anyway, right? I'm not gonna point it out because you get too many bammers out there who trying to steal stuff and act like they invented it.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I can look at your face right now and already tell some things.
Uh-oh.
Just one that little bit. There's a sign. I told a player this and made him more efficient. I said, hey man, just look for this on a woman's face. And when he said, Ron, dang man, I get more women now. So I was like, now you know everybody gonna hit me up privately. Hey, what's that thing? I was like, I don't tell you unless I know you.
They will, yeah, they will. They go, right after the session, they gonna hit you up private. What is it? What's the secret?
Yeah, but see, here's the thing. I don't tell anybody anything unless I know them, man, because you do got some people out there on some wicked shit. I don't want to be responsible for that. And I gotta know you. I gotta know you. So, like, just take the basic information I get. Now, if you in my inner circle or something, I'll point it out. They'd be like, damn, Ron.
Yeah.
Because here's the thing. Here's the thing about me. People don't know how much sex I've studied, like on holistic stuff, tantra, some stuff from the East, Tao, sexology, and all of that. Because in the East, we think we doing some brother, but you got some brothers, you got some people like in Asia. I mean, they get into that Qigong and that iron crotch, and you get some dudes in Jamaica. I'm gonna tell you what, you get some of those Jamaican bad men. Those Yardie boys, man, they got some serious game down there because they doing some holistic stuff, eating those yams and everything. Oops, gave y'all a secret. They eating those yams.
Wow, yam, yeah.
Yeah, they hit a woman with some stuff because I'm gonna tell you what, the old school, some dudes who really into some stuff, they know about herbs and everything. They taking like some stuff to like keep them hard for a while. Yeah, so that's when you start getting into the deeper aspects of it. Because now I'm giving y'all some free game right here. I'm gonna see who get it. A lot of stuff just has to do with your health. That's the main thing for a dude, just keeping their health up. Because if you have that energy, that vitality, and you can look like an average dude, have an average job, but if a woman feel that energy, she's like, boom.
Yeah. Miss Tony just said it. She just said that.
Yes, absolutely.
Oh, okay.
Same thing with the women. There's it's energy. Right. Yeah, energy you throw off.
Yeah, seriously, it's the power, and that's the main thing. Even when I talk about hitting the gym and stuff, it's more about your vitality. That's why you get some dudes, they might not have the same aesthetic, but they got the power. That's why a big man might not be cut or something, but women feel that power. See, a woman got to feel a man's power. She got to feel that vitality. A lot of guys, they walk in a room and the women don't feel anything. That's why if a real player with that vitality walk in a room, the women, they can have their back to him. They're going to feel it.
They're going to feel him, yeah.
Because I had a woman, she told me straight up, this is somebody I worked with. She said she knew if I was behind her. She said she could feel the heat. I had a couple women say they could feel the heat from it. And they say, look, that was they could feel it. And women respond to that, right? Some dudes who are in tune can feel that from a woman. Like if I don't feel the heat from a woman or something, I'm like, But and that's the thing. But you want to do stuff. You want to keep yourself healthy. That's why you really going to the gym. It's not for aesthetics, but to keep yourself healthy.
Yeah.
Because women subconsciously, they looking for that life in a man. Think about what I'm saying. They looking for the life in a man.
It's called masculine energy for a reason.
They need that thing because because I'm gonna tell you what, basically, and let's get a little deep. Women, y'all receive our information, right? Our dick brings y'all the information. It tells y'all what y'all need to be doing. And then y'all respond and take that energy and do something with it.
You're right.
Like if a man really want to make some money, a man want to make some money, he need to have some women in his life.
Yeah.
That's an esoteric. I ain't gonna get into the whole thing of it, but
well, Kevin used to have a business doing just that, hooking women up there for very rich guys to inspire them, and the wives would actually pay for it because it meant he would make more money.
Exactly. That's that sex transmutation thing.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
But
FBI. It's the FBI that Kevin talks about.
That's what he talks
yeah,
about. And but that's how can we actually match the woman up with the. That's why the class thing is so important. You have to have the
mm-hmm,
right energy for the guy.
mm-hmm. Because I'm gonna tell you what though, and see that's the thing, and it's some more stuff I'm not saying publicly, but
Mhm.
that's a powerful thing. That's why any man who's really trying to get to someplace,
Mhm.
he needs to have women in around him, even if he's not always having circles,
Yeah,
because they're gonna make it happen. He putting the energy into them, they're
yeah,
gonna put it out into the universe. That
yeah.
money gonna come flowing back to him.
And basically, if really if your energy's right and you know how to, how can I say, work with a woman's emotions, okay, with
Mm-hmm.
her emotions, you can have a circle of women actually will actually run through walls for you, really.
Mm-hmm.
I
Mm-hmm.
mean, protect you day
Mm-hmm.
and basically day and night. Will warn you when shit's coming up. Will keep other women out of your circle. That's bad. Keep bad things out of your circle. But the thing
Mm-hmm.
is,
Mhm.
if you do it right, you don't have basically you don't have to sleep with every woman. You know,
Mm-mm.
have your masculine energy up and you knowing how to actually deal with a woman's emotions. The friends, the female friends that you have will become actually bonded to you and actually loyal to you. There's a
Boom.
different way to actually inspire a woman than it is a man. A man is different. Men are
Mm-hmm.
different. But a woman, if you don't deal with her emotions and that sexual energy,
Mm-hmm.
then yeah. So,
I'm gonna tell you what. I'm gonna tell you what. And see,
mhm,
people don't realize this. It's a waste of time to have sex with every woman. You
yes.
need some. I got some women now in my circle.
Hmm.
I could drop some names, and I called them up. I said, shoot, they just for peace. They've inspired a lot of my business stuff came from these women. I can
Hmm.
point to 3 women who've inspired me. Their energy has allowed me to like make a lot of money.
Hmm.
And that's the thing. A lot of dudes getting too caught up. Because
Yeah.
you know what? As a dating coach, people are talking about, like, hey, Ron, you got to show us some receipts. I'm not showing y'all my power source. I ain't playing that stuff because then you get people trying to holler at them. There's been a couple times I might check out somebody on Instagram. All of a sudden, they following the person.
Hmm.
I ain't doing all that. I keep myself private. I better know you well enough.
Hmm.
You know, I was on something. Yeah, I was in DC yesterday with Mr. Lucario and Miles Cunningham, and
Hmm.
we uploaded a picture, and somebody liked it. I say, "Oh yeah, check her out and everything." That's one
Hmm.
of my power sources. You know, I mean, we get into the esoteric thing, man, but it's a pure energetic thing. It don't have anything to do with sex. And
Yeah.
in fact, that'd be the worst thing with some of these women. But of course, you still have some women that you have that sex with,
Yeah.
that you need to have it, because here's something for the fellas. If you really want to have magnetism, you
Hmm.
got to have physical sex with a woman.
You do. You do.
That's the key to magnetism
That,
for a man.
that's where your swag comes from, believe it or not. And a lot of guys miss that
Exactly.
point. A lot of guys go, I ain't got no swag because you ain't fucking. All right.
Yeah,
You ain't
because if
doing it right.
you,
Because if you have it,
but
you got swag. You'll develop swag. If your sex game is on, you're gonna automatically develop swag.
but that's
Can't
what I
help but
actually told
develop
a fella.
it.
I told a dude recently. I ain't giving any private information out about him, but I said, if you really want to develop that charisma and something,
Yeah.
like what I teach on ROM TV, that's
Hmm.
just to get you to that point. But
Hmm.
once you get to that point, the woman takes you to the next level.
Hmm.
And I know some dudes don't want to hear that because you want to be in that, oh man, I don't need the women else. No, if you want to really get magnetism,
Yeah.
you get it from the woman. That's why instinctively a woman will go crazier over a guy who got 15 women than one who has none. Now
Right.
you would think by a man's logic that they would want to get with that one with none because he's not he ain't dealing with a bunch of women, but
Yeah,
they want the one with the magnetism.
they do because that's what they're drawn to.
Mhm.
And it got to be, and it can't just be ordinary sex, just like casual. It got to be that type of woman for a man who really arouses him.
Hmm.
Not just a local girl who's giving it up. But if a man, I'm gonna tell you what, here's a secret. I'm giving y'all some powerful stuff. Hook up with a woman who arouses you. That one you gotta pay for. It's
Hmm.
one that wants to freely be with you. If you can do that,
Hmm.
boom, your magnetism go up right
It's
there.
gonna go up. Yeah, you're gonna go up. Yeah.
right there
Yeah.
on the goddamn spot. But a lot of dudes mess with women they not fully
That's
attracted to.
that's how come a guy that's in a really good relationship attracts a lot of women.
Exactly.
A happily
It's like
married
when
man attracts a lot of women because he's happy. He's giving off energy, a certain kind of energy that women resonate with.
boom, boom.
Mhm.
That's it. That's the power right there.
Power. Yep. And
That's why,
yeah.
and that's
Yeah.
why a lot of men. That's why I would say if a man really wants some power, don't just have sex willy nilly.
No.
Because a lot of men dissipate their power. They mess with some woman that's not arousing them, and that can actually hurt them in the long run. The
Yeah.
Well,
woman got to be able to
also,
arouse them.
Go ahead, Tony.
also a man that has, sexual discipline who's not all out there like that is very attractive as well.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You should just
When
basically.
he's just not out there hitting anything and everything that's moving, then that to me lets me know that he's disciplined, that he's actually he holds himself in high value.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
here's something with that. Here's something with that. It has to be a discipline that he's disciplined because he can get women,
Hmm.
but he just chooses not to. Not that he's disciplined because he can't get women, because then you'll have a bunch of incel types running around thinking, "Oh, I'm disciplined." It's like, no,
No. No.
motherfucker, you're just not getting any.
You're not getting any.
He's
Yeah.
But
disciplined because he's selective.
He's selective. Yeah.
yeah, that's discipline right there. Because I want everybody to understand that. So you get some, like you do get some guys thinking they disciplined and stuff. I say no. If I want to see you disciplined, I'm gonna put a butt naked woman in front of you
Hmm.
while you trying to watch the game. You discipline if you say, "Baby, can you just move to the side for a second?" You know, like I'm watching the game.
Hmm.
If you can, in fact, if as a man, you could sleep next to a fine killer body woman and don't do anything,
Hmm.
boom. Because I'm gonna tell you the truth. I'm gonna tell y'all a story. Hey,
Mhm.
this woman is dealing with, right?
Hmm.
I don't know why she was full of game and everything. So, I tried to get with her one time, and she was like, "No, you just trying to push it and all that." I was like, "Okay, fine, all right." But then she came over again, but she came over real late. So I knew she wanted to do something, right?
Hmm.
But then I was getting tired of her stuff. So she was like, we watched a movie or something, and then she was like expecting to sleep in the bed with me and stuff. And I was like, oh, okay, you don't feel like driving? Okay. I pulled out my sofa bed.
Hmm.
I put her up in. I said, okay, got some sheets, put it on there, went in my room. And then she's sitting out on my sofa bed. She called, she said, "Ron, I need some water." And I came out, she's sitting out there with nothing but underwear and a t-shirt on. I went and got some water, gave it to her, went back to bed. I slept like a log. This is one of the best sleeps I ever had. But my point was, I had that. I mean,
Yeah, discipline.
I had it, and I wasn't faking. I was just like, I don't feel like playing that.
Yeah.
That's the type of discipline you gotta have.
Yep. You gotta develop it. Yep.
Now somebody texting me right now.
I
I
believe
don't think she don't realize I'm on this channel. I think she was going to check this out, but I don't feel like trying to get out of here and all of that. So
Oh, okay.
to answer the text, I ain't doing all that. That's too sophisticated for me.
We're happy we got you on, man. I thought we was gonna have to jump into more hoops.
Man, that's crazy, but I don't even want to get into that. I'm gonna clown her for sending me all these damn texts too. Anyway,
Candygram.
yeah, I can't comment. BJ, somebody to tell you that one offline.
All right. Yeah, I got a couple stories, but
Yeah, this
about
one's deep, man.
about about a first time hotel, and she comes out in a towel talking
Mhm.
shit, and I roll over and say, "Girl, get in the bed and go sleep. Shut up. Leave me alone." I roll over and went right to sleep, boy.
Mhm.
Leave me alone. I
Well,
don't feel like hearing all that. Just get something out. Just lay over there.
well, that's when a man is powerful. That's when because you get most men, you put that woman in, shoot, they hopping on her before she barely get
Yeah.
out the shower.
Yep.
And the woman ain't ready yet, so she pissed off. She's like, I ain't warmed up yet and everything. But you sit there because let me give y'all some. See, this is why y'all get me on here. This is the only place y'all get some free game. Fellas, stop jumping on the woman right away. Stop jumping on the woman. You already know you waited 6 months for it and stuff. You can wait a few more. You can wait like another hour or so.
She's supposed to be she's supposed to be on your farm team anyway. Just because
Hmm.
you waited for 6 months doesn't mean you were celibate for 6 months. If you celibate for 6 months, you got issues.
Yeah,
Okay.
lights dudes got issues, man. You know that. So the thing is, right?
Yep.
It's what y'all do. I'm gonna tell y'all fellas something. First, you want to take your time with her, right? Put her on the bed, butt naked, and just shine your light on her. Shine your light on her, fellas. Just look her up and down, admire her form,
Hmm.
right? Take your time. And if she try to break whatever you trying to do, and you punish her and say, baby, that's gonna be, I'm adding time to it. You want to build up her anticipation and
Hmm.
whatnot. You want to scream, she gonna be like, Daddy, stick it in, stick it in. She's like,
Hmm.
you're
Yep.
gonna be punished again.
Yep.
I'm
Yep.
not ready.
See,
What is
Right?
that torture about, though? What is that about? That's
it
That's
it
not torture. It's
it,
building
it
up your anticipation, but
wait, wait,
also setting the tone.
I'm gonna tell you exactly. It's called sexually breaking your woman. That's what it's called. So she'll get an orgasm when
Hmm.
you actually have sex with her.
Yeah,
Because a
don't
lot
take
of
your time.
because a lot of women do not want to give they want to have an orgasm, but they don't want to have an orgasm.
Hmm.
They don't want to give up their control. So a lot of it's
Hmm.
control. So you have to break her. She wants you to
Hmm.
break her. And that's part of it. Like shining your light on,
Yeah.
making her obey is part of it.
Hmm. Yeah, you just gotta take your time, fellas. Take your time.
Mm-hmm.
Take your time, fellas. You ain't trust me. Trust me.
I
Trust
guess
me.
there's a method to the madness. I feel like I don't know anything.
And
Where you live, Tony?
don't
Where you live, girl?
she's in LA.
LA?
Hmm.
Yeah.
Honey, I got money galore. I'm flying out. Okay, I'll tell
Oh
you what,
my
baby.
gosh,
I'm
Ron.
gonna be in San Diego like sometime in the summer. You need to come down.
Oh my gosh.
I got a personal Uber that can take me up there. All right.
Oh my goodness. You shooting your shot right now? What's going on?
Coffee.
I'm gonna tell you what I'm doing.
In other words,
You gonna be thinking about some stuff.
yeah. In
Uh-oh.
other words, we don't. He doesn't believe that you don't know nothing. Not the story you just told about being
No, like
open.
I mean the breaking part,
Oh
like
yeah.
I don't
Oh
know
no, I
any
ain't gonna break you anything.
Well at this
no.
point is this you should be pre-broken already, Tony.
I'm putting myself on mute.
Mm-hmm.
uh-huh.
Tony gonna
Uh-huh.
be out there floating. I see you, girl. I see
Yeah.
you. Hey,
Yeah. Go ahead. Ron.
I tell you what. I tell you what. Yeah,
And where were
Tony.
we?
All you need to do is just think wrong. That's just think. Just when you go to sleep tonight, just say, ask, just pray to whatever deity you pray to is like, show me
Yeah.
wrong. So, and
Oh
then
my
I'll be in San Diego sometime in the summer. I'll put you into
oh
the
my
schedule, okay?
gosh. Oh my goodness.
All
Slot you
right.
in. Slot you in. Field
I'll
master
slot
slot
you
you
in.
in.
All right.
Oh my
You
goodness.
won't need a pillow, baby. You won't need a
Oh
pillow.
Lord.
You
Um
won't need a pillow. You might be floating. You might make contact with Thanos that night. You gonna make
you,
contact with Thanos. You'll be in the next movie and whatnot.
you gonna
am I the only lady on the panel talking
what?
cats? Can somebody help me?
No, they listening too. Trust me.
Yeah, they're
You
listening.
sure
Cats are
I'm
listening.
just
But the
listening.
Yeah.
I'm learning a lot.
cats?
Uh, yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. Oh
yeah,
yeah. No,
you know.
we got cats out there trying to secure the bag. So she needs
Yeah.
you.
Hey, Cass, I tell you how to get the bag though, for real.
Good. Yeah. Well, speak on it.
Yeah, I'm gonna be real
Okay.
nice because that's why see y'all gotta get me at these moments because I'm like real friendly. But Cass,
Yeah.
this is what you gotta do, girl. You gotta make love to that man's mind. I'm gonna tell you
Okay.
what I tell to see. That's how the strippers be making extra money at the club and whatnot. They don't really be dancing for him. They just sit there and let the man talk because his wife don't listen to him.
Hmm.
So you start talking to that man, you let him talk. You compliment him every now and then. Like most men, they ain't gonna go through life without a woman telling them they handsome or that they smart or anything. So you just sit there and listen. You talk. You make him sound interesting. Boom, he'll give you bags and everything else that you like, not even asking for.
Hmm.
See, a lot of women don't know how to stroke a man's ego. You want that bag, that'll do it for him. That'll do more work for you than just
Mm-hmm.
giving them straight up sex.
For a black man, being nice is a
Mm-hmm.
superpower.
Mm-hmm.
Being nice is a
Seriously.
superpower. Yeah, it is superpower for women.
Yeah,
I
ladies.
heard Neon on her on her live stream giggling and I said, oh, she batting her eyes. I said, oh, she working it. She making them feel.
Mm-hmm.
She's stroking that ego, making them feel good.
Mm-hmm. That's how you got to do it, though.
Mm-hmm.
That's how you do it. You want that bag and stuff. See,
Mm-hmm.
understand. Most men won't be appreciated or anything. And
now, Miss Tony's an expert. I could tell you that.
She's an expert.
Is she an expert?
What you mean?
Huh?
What you mean?
You know how to be girly and giggle and bat the
I see
eyes,
you,
that
girl.
kind of stuff.
I mean, I'm just like that naturally.
Oh, I thought
I know you are, girl.
You're expert.
Hey, Tony. Tony.
Yes.
I'm telling you, I'm looking at this little bit of a picture. I already see some stuff. I told you.
Well,
girl.
maybe I should go live and then you'd be like, oh, forget it.
Yeah, why don't you go live, girl? Why don't you go live? I'll tell you a lot of stuff. I see you, girl. I see you, girl.
She got the dimples. See.
Oh, you got dimples? Oh,
I told you. You about to close it down. Like, never mind.
No, because you know what? You shining that light now, and you ain't even, you late night talking trash with me. I see you, girl. Look at that brightness in your eyes, girl. I see you, girl. Okay, I'll be out in LA and everything. All right. BGS, don't take it personally, man. I ain't gonna holler at you while I'm out there, man. I might be busy and whatnot. But you might feel a tremor in the force, dude. You might feel something. You might be like walking around. Oh, the field master in town now.
The field master in town. Yeah. Like Luke said, Vader, huh?
Yeah.
You can feel him.
Yeah,
he's on the Death Star. I can feel him.
Mm-hmm.
Well, this is good information for the men, though, honestly. So, yeah, everybody needs to hit the link on this. This is golden.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
So if
I say it publicly, Tony, I could say something publicly. There's an indicator on your face right now, and I'm looking at. If I say that publicly, you won't get no peace from any of these guys. They be at LA looking for you. Oh
well,
God.
I was gonna say, don't embarrass me, please.
Oh no, it's not an embarrassment. It's like, shoot, women should like strive for this one thing you got. I'm looking at it and I'm like,
well, I need to know what that is. Do I need to know what that is?
You better. Most guys ain't gonna know it. Most guys ain't gonna know it anyway. So I'm not gonna say it.
They'll feel it, but they'll see it, but it was unconscious.
Yeah, but it's an indicator on your face.
Oh, okay.
I'm kind of good at reflexology when I want to be.
Oh.
So it's a strong indicator. I'm just like, oh yeah, girl, snap.
I'm about to go dark again. I'm about to
Go ahead, girl. Go ahead, go dark. That's good.
All right, turn the camera.
Already seen it.
Nice meeting you, though, Rom.
You'll see me again.
But see, that is the indicator how Neon and Cashew actually interact, because that is the classic way of actually stroking a man's ego and having interacting and getting the bag. So she just gave you a demonstration how to do it. That's how you talk to a man. Yeah, exactly how you talk to a man.
No, that was beautiful, man. That was beautiful.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you something that I really see. There's a problem out here. A lot of men and women have just lost the ability just to talk, flirt, and whatever, and just leave it at that. It's not a big deal. I mean, you can turn. You know how to give a compliment or even a shot that's not overly sexual, and she returned it. You know, yeah, that's cool.
And that's how you do it. That is the play, and that's how you do it. That's how you get the bag. A good demonstration. A lot of young women don't know how to do that anymore. Yeah, it's a loss. But it is an art, though. It is an art, man. And BGS, you ever seen a woman? She had their energy so thorough, she could just sit there and she driving you crazy. Oh yeah. She ain't moving. She ain't moving. She just sitting there. Yeah, but there's a body, even in sitting, there's a body language, there's the way she sits, the way she holds her head, where she holds her shoulders. You can tell. Exactly. Yeah, she's not slumped over. She's not, she doesn't have her legs wide open. I know women like to sit like men, but basically that is a sign to a man that you are a slut. If you sit with your
Yes.
legs
Wow.
open as a woman,
Yeah,
do not
that's the
don't
worst thing a woman can do.
do not do that. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
because
Yeah.
automatically in his mind that means your vagina is open.
Mm-hmm.
That's what he's gonna read.
Mm-hmm.
So I know it's like it might not be comfortable. The thing is, for a woman, do not sit with your legs up because number one, that's a masculine stance. Number one, number two, that means that you're sexually open to a man,
Mm-hmm.
whether you are or
Wow.
not, whether you are or not.
I mean, I'm sitting
Yeah.
here home alone and I sit with my legs crossed. So,
Yeah,
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
see what I'm talking about?
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Good for
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I
you.
sit with mine crossed at the ankles.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, you should be, have that closed stance
Yeah.
because a man's gonna read it. I remember with my 92 man, she had how they show you off having girlfriends over to actually examine you,
Mhm.
and
Mm-hmm.
her she had an older friend, right? She walked in, and first thing she sat down, her legs were open. I said, "Oh shit!"
Mm-hmm.
I said, "Oh shit, that's a signal." So get her away
Mm-hmm.
from me.
Mm-hmm.
She sat down, her legs are open. I said, "Oh my goodness." She was wearing jeans, and she sat like a man. I said, "Oh shit." Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, real quick, I'm gonna turn off my camera. I'm gonna plug in a power cord or something. Let me know if it slows down or anything.
You're good.
All right. All right. Am I choppy or anything?
No, you're good.
Oh, okay, good. I just want
Yeah.
to put a power
Yeah.
cord in or
If you-
something.
I dropped the link since it's a man's channel. You guys can actually join if you would like. Join in the conversation. I know everybody's listening. Uh, 20,
So
213 people watching, 124 people with the like button. Four down. I say we got four scrags in here thumbing it down. But like the channel, hit the like button, support the channel, and I'm gonna drop the link. So if you guys want to jump in and take some heat off of Miss Tony,
Right.
Well, hold up, man. We need
No,
to talk to. I'm
I'm
just trying to
good.
talk to the ladies.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah, just you need some
there's
ladies
ladies
to
in here.
jump in this show.
Come on, Neon, jump in.
Yeah, you
We're
jump
starting to
in,
pull
girl.
up.
Jump in, Neon. So we actually talk about securing the bag. So jump in, Neon, because Miss
so
Tony
is
has
it
to give
good
you a
to
real. Say what?
oh
Go ahead, Cats.
oh is it good to ask a lot of questions like when talking to a guy instead
Um,
of
Depends. It's an art to it. What I would say a woman needs to do is really
listen.
yeah, listen.
Listening is probably more important than talking.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
I would. Wouldn't you say that, Miss Tony?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, especially the higher because the higher value the man actually is, the more he wants to talk about himself.
mm-hmm.
Not only that, I'm actually listening to learn as well because
Mm,
if I have any man in my presence, it's more than likely because I think he's smart. So I have some type of admiration for him
mm-hmm.
and I'm looking to learn. Hey,
Okay,
Okay.
Kendra.
because I don't really like to talk a lot when I first meet a guy. I will ask him questions just to hear him, you know, hear more about him, but I don't really like to talk about myself in general.
You talk about it. You talk about it enough to actually get the conversation flowing.
Hmm.
You know, if if he really wants to know about you, say if I really want to know about you, I would ask questions,
That's true.
or I would
That
start a conversation actually lead you because I want to know about you, rather
wouldn't
than
that
that.
show interest as well? Like if the man's asking the questions, wouldn't that show that he's actually interested in you and what you have to say?
Um, well, the thing is, we're trying to get them to get the bag,
Mm-hmm.
not to get the pussy. All right.
Oh, the bag
There's a
is the
difference.
key?
No, the bag. The bag is to get the man, the high value guy.
Oh, okay. I
Yeah,
see.
that's the bag. So, but the thing is, listen. The thing is, listening is an art,
Yeah,
and how to respond uh, enough to where you've understood what he said and actually gives him some feedback and make him feel comfortable. That's an art.
yeah. And I'm gonna tell you what though, with getting the bag, ladies, See, the biggest mistake some women make is, especially in the Black community, trying to tell the man what's up. He's probably already in a direction where he's trying to do something anyway. All you have to do is sit back and chill.
Mm-hmm.
You know, sit back and let him do. That's going to attract, because a lot of men want that. They want somebody just going to let them do it. Men will do stuff naturally for you if you just let them.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you don't have to do anything. You just got to sit back and chill, show some appreciation when he does it for you.
That's all. Basically, showing appreciation will get you a lot further
Mm-hmm.
than fussing about it. Because, oh, she likes this. Let me do more of it. Or she
Mm-hmm.
appreciates when I do it. A lot of guys want to keep peace in their relationship, in their household. If they know what a woman likes, they actually follow suit. They actually do more of it, and rather than
Mhm.
less of it. Being upset about something and being graceful. If you don't like something, it's not that big a deal. Being graceful and tell them that you really didn't. Being graceful and actually accepting it. Because a lot of times I have girlfriends that didn't like something, had a visceral reaction to it. Guess what I didn't do next time for Valentine's Day?
Mhm.
You didn't get shit. Because you cut up the last time I gave you something for Valentine's. You could have actually looked disappointed, said thank you, and accepted it. You could have put it on a shelf. But you actually cut up about it. So guess what you're not gonna get next Valentine's
Mhm.
Day? Nothing. Why? Because you
Mhm.
cut up the last time. I can't please you. I'm not even gonna try. So being
Mhm.
graceful, listening, being
Mhm.
graceful, and actually keeping your calm and cool gets you a lot further with a man.
Yeah. Well, let me add to that, because this is a story I tell all the time. I've told this to women. I said it on my
Mhm.
women's channel. If you have two women who they living with a guy and they want to get the living room painted, right?
Mhm.
One woman is nagging him to death. It's like, paint this living room. He ain't gonna do it. He's just gonna resist. The
Mhm.
other woman, she
Mhm.
gonna cook him a nice meal. She gonna
Mhm.
rock his world in the bedroom, and then she
Mhm.
just gonna casually throw out, say something like, you know, the living room would look great if it was painted green. She ain't gonna
Mhm.
tell him to do it though. When
Mhm.
she get home in the next couple of days, the living room, bedroom, everything painted green or whatever color that she want, and plus there might be a new car in the driveway. We
Mhm.
want to do stuff. It's like women hustle backwards.
They do
They hustle backwards.
because they want to
Look,
be
ladies,
because they want to be in control. They want to look like they're in control.
yeah, leave it alone. I'm gonna tell you what, a submissive woman actually got more control of a man than a nagging one.
Mm-hmm.
Way more control. Every time I see a submissive woman, because he's gonna do for it naturally. She don't even have to ask for it. She might get stuff. He'll surprise her,
Mm-hmm.
and he'll eat the poo too.
Mm-hmm.
So you know you got it under control.
Yeah, because he wants to keep her submissive. He wants to keep her nice.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
he gonna keep it going. He want that feeling.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Michael Baisden, radio personality, he said that during a seminar. He said if you tell a man in a nice way he look nice in those cuffs, that's all you're going to see him in for the next few months.
Yeah, that's true. That is very true.
Seriously. And I've never understood, but see, a lot of women, they want to do it the man's way. First of all, the woman's power is in her femininity. That's a woman's power, not in her masculinity. A man's supposed to knock down the door. A woman's supposed to have the door open for her.
Mm-hmm.
And trust me, it's not a man on this planet who will complain about doing stuff for a feminine woman who got his back. He ain't gonna complain. He bragging about it. He said,
Yeah.
"Man, she don't even need to work." And any man who have a problem with it, they gonna look at him like he funny and said, "All right, man, you go deal with those rough women out there.
Yeah.
I got my baby at home.
Yeah,
She
my
making sure I got she making sure I got food on the table."
on table. Yeah.
And let me say something for the guys listening. The most beautiful thing too is when a woman is seducing you with that femininity. Sometimes let her do her thing. Trust me, you get a lot.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I started putting on some weight back in the day. It was like they get the food, they come shoot.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they shoot. They got that nice. You tell them you like the color red. All of a sudden, they got that
Oh
red
yeah. Oh
dress with
yeah.
the stockings,
Yeah.
and you know they working. BGS, you know
Yeah,
it. You
you
know they
know it. You
working.
know they working you. Yeah, you know it.
But you act stupid to let her work you as long as possible.
Mm-hmm.
You spot shoot. You got some dude named Marcus Love on. Yeah, you spot on. You right, dude. Dude call himself Marcus Love and stuff. You know, that's a gigolo name and whatnot.
That's a porn star name. Yeah, Marcus Love.
Yeah, I see you, dude. He was looking for clients up in this joint. Yeah, that's all right, man. I got Tony though, man. You can't mess with her. I'm going out to
Oh.
LA and stuff soon. I got that. I see you, girl. Mm-hmm. Who else we got on here? Wait, my picture ain't on here no more. Wait, man. Who's this one with the flowers on it?
That's Neon.
Hey, Nia, how you doing? Oh, girl, hold up. I'm reading some stuff.
and we
Hey,
try to.
what's up, Kendra? Kendra, it got some game though. Y'all ladies need
Oh
to be
yeah.
listening to
Kendra got game.
her.
Kendra got game.
I'll be coming if I see Kendra on here. I'll be listening just for the game and stuff because I
Kendra
know
got
the
game.
man side.
Yeah,
Kendra,
Kendra got
shit.
game. Yeah, people. A lot of women don't listen to her, but Kendra got game.
They better listen to Kendra. Kendra telling them the truth because I'm sitting there listening. I'm saying, you know what?
Mm-hmm.
Kendra would scare me because I'll be like, man, she might want me to buy something and I'll just do it. I'll buy her extra and shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I can see me doing that. But y'all need to listen to her because she was hitting some stuff. I was like, man.
Oh yeah, Kendra got game.
I called up one of my boys who listened to you. I said, man, you hear that game she just spit? Oh my god!
I remember the first. I remember the first video I posted on my channel of Kendra, and it's called. I think it was called "Listening to Men," and it had this dude that did a response. He in the car outside his house listening to the replay, right? And agreeing with it. Yeah, see, that's what I'm talking about. I remember that. The very first Kendra got game.
No, Big Kendra, seriously, we don't really interact, but you know, I love you to death though, because you remind me of the women that schooled me. You know, take me, I'll be doing something stupid. They be like, baby, come here. They grab my arm, say, hold up. You know that little fast little heifer about to take all your money. She wants to tell you some stuff. Hold up, baby. I don't want to see that happen. You got a good heart.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Hi,
I wouldn't.
Hey, baby.
I miss
Hey,
you.
what's up, girl?
Are you still under the weather, baby? You feeling better?
You all right, girl?
I feel better.
Okay.
I'm just, oh God, I'm exhausted. The endless packing is like a sort of purgatory. I don't know if I've entered like the 5th level of hell or something because it's endless. But anyway, I'm doing okay though.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Here.
Okay. How you feeling, girl? You know, I'm honored to be on here with you. I'm looking at your face too.
Wow.
Oh my God. Y'all ladies are some nice. Well, y'all can't have me around y'all. Y'all just going to I'm doing the reads.
We open up Rom and Rom get to spilling game. So
I ain't gonna spill this one piece. I'm not gonna get this one piece though. I ain't gonna get this one piece, but it's something every time I see a woman, I look for it. And it's always accurate. Always accurate.
So Miss Neon, how is Operation Secure the Bag going?
Hi BGS. Hi everyone on the panel. Can you
Hi,
hear me?
Neon.
We can
Yeah,
hear
we
you.
hear you, girl. We can hear you.
Hey, it's going back. It's going back and forth. I'm just trying to sift through all of the fakesters.
Oh well,
stuff.
yeah. You basically, you gotta, you actually are digging for diamonds. So yeah, you're gonna get some sand. You gotta shake
Right.
the sand out. That's the whole thing. But the thing is, you gotta scoop up enough of it to actually sift the diamonds out. That's I tell that to guys anyway, because actually, with guys in pickup, and actually, Alan Roger Curry said the exact same thing. The 3% hit rate is damn good in pickup. 3%.
3%.
So well, if you're doing, if you're starting off, especially if you're starting off.
Oh, okay.
So you already know. So you already know what your prey is. So basically, you sift through the 100. You're already pre-sifting before you actually approach. Most guys.
How you know, man?
Huh?
How you know I do that? How you know I do that?
Because you've been in Edison. You know exactly who is who you should go after.
Yeah, I do. It never fails. It never fails. And I'm gonna tell you, I'll give this much because some people in my private circle know it. I can just look at the body type. I already know how this woman's gonna respond. This woman, the women on this panel, the ones I can see the pictures, I know exactly how you're gonna respond to me if I'm in your face.
Yeah, I can.
Oh my God. I want to know what the secret is. Like, what is? I want to know.
Go ahead, tell her, Rom.
No, I ain't saying.
All right, you ain't
Hit me
saying.
up privately.
Yeah,
Hit me up privately on Facebook. Seriously, I don't give dudes. You got too many bitter dudes out there, and
okay.
they
Well,
go dark side. I don't
yeah,
want to be
Oh
responsible for
I,
that.
I can tell by a woman's voice. There's two ways I can tell. How look in her eyes and by her voice, I can tell.
Actually, that's a good
She
way.
feel-
That's a
Yeah,
good way too.
yeah.
Oh, the eyes. You know what? That's the one thing too. And this is for the fellas in here. I see a couple dudes who might have to have a conversation with,
Mm.
but because of the attitude. But
Well, snipers.
look in a woman's eyes. Look in a woman's eyes,
Mhm.
y'all. You can make a woman have an orgasm just by looking her in the eyes.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, if the vibration is right, basically she's
Yeah,
already having it, and she's
yeah.
letting you know.
Seriously.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
You can just walk. You walk in the room, dip your head a little bit, and
yeah,
she'll see it. Do you
yeah,
got? And that's something my uncle taught me. They would get on me if I ain't look you in the eyes.
yeah.
They would jump on me. They say, look that woman in her
And
eyes.
eyes. Yep.
In fact, I'm gonna tell you what. I'm gonna give y'all a little sexual. I'm gonna give y'all a little sexual thing. All
Hmm.
right, for the fellas out there, ladies, you might want to like suggest your man do this in like a way that he ain't feeling like you telling him to do it. All right. It's just a matter of just penetrate. The man needs to just penetrate the woman. Don't move though. Just let the energy fill her up.
Hmm.
Right? Penetrate. Make sure he's looking in her eye, kissing her on her, telling her how she beautiful she
Hmm.
is.
Oh
The
yeah.
first time she'll think, "Oh, that's different."
Hmm.
Second time she'll squirm a bit. Third time she'll be levitating.
Hmm.
And especially with your penis, you can find that pulse inside her
Hmm.
vagina.
Hmm.
Especially if.
There's one thing that shows dominance that a lot of I never heard a dating coach actually say is that when you meet her, especially
Mhm.
if you're taller than she is, take your forefinger, crook it a little bit, and lift her chin so where she's looking you directly in the eye. It shows
Well,
dominance.
Well, that's
And
why the Honorable Elijah Muhammad said a man
Mm.
should really be taller than a woman.
Yeah.
So, because she has to be able to look up, even if it's
Mhm.
slightly, she
Yeah.
should always have
Should
to
we
look
look
up
up?
at the man.
So basically you lift her eye, you lift her chin and lift her eyes to where she's
Hmm.
looking at you. It shows dominance. And basically, yeah, that if she allows you to touch her like that gives you a signal that basically she's yours.
Hmm.
is it a bad thing? Like, or I don't know, I guess bad thing is probably not the right phrasing, but
Mm.
I can't maintain eye contact like that because if a guy gives me that kind of eye contact and like I'm feeling him, I always dip my head anyway.
Well, you
Like
could
I
do
can't
what it
maintain
oh,
it.
you
I always
you
look
can't
away.
maintain it, but as a man, if he's showing that he's into you and he's feeling dominance, he would take you to do exactly what I said. If you did that to me, you were looking down, I would take you by your chin and lift your chin
Hmm.
where you have to look at me.
Hmm.
And then you have to feel my energy.
Hmm.
You can't escape from
Oh, and Kendra, you want to keep looking up at me, girl.
this might be too hot for TV. No,
it.
Yeah, you'll keep
Say
looking
what,
up at me,
Tony?
girl.
this
Interesting.
might be too
The
hot
thing
for
of
TV.
We're not on
the thing
TV
about
though.
that
I
is
know, but still, it's hot.
I always feel
Uh-huh.
like I should not have
Mhm.
that eye contact. Like I always start smiling and I put my eyes down, like, no,
Mm.
Yeah.
no.
All
Don't do
right.
that,
Like it
baby.
makes me
Don't do
giggle,
that.
like, no.
All
No,
right.
no, he'll lift your head up because
Give it your
seriously
head up.
though, because you want to make that communication because you can communicate more
Mhm.
with your eyes than even
And
your voice or anything.
and
And see,
he's showing confidence by doing that, by
yeah,
making
yeah,
contact. Yeah.
yeah, and plus he's saying to you, he's saying because and Alan Roger Curry do this. He be look in my eyes when he's trying to get a point
Mhm.
across.
Yeah.
So, but the thing is, you want to see that, you want to feel that, you want to feel that power in that communication.
Yeah.
See, if
Yeah.
you get, but you got to have the right man, Kendra, because type of woman you are, he can't be no trifling ass nigga.
Yeah. Yeah.
You gonna
No,
make him
he can't
stand
be
up.
no trifling nigga. Cause if I
No,
detect any triflingness or too much feminine energy, it's a
yeah,
wrap. And
Yeah.
I don't care how he look. He can
mm,
look like however he want to look, but if he step with the wrong energy, I'll be like, boy, bye. Okay,
Mhm.
Yeah.
how
Yeah.
you?
well, he need to though. And I'll
Okay.
tell you something on some cases. See, this is one issue I don't have with women. I don't personally have with women.
Mhm.
I don't mind being strong because I was raised around a lot of women, but they didn't coddle me.
Mhm.
Like when I was young, I got beat up on my porch, and my mother just looked out the window, and then when I got in, she just said, "Next time, pick up your left," because they knew what was up. They would knew what was up. And see, sometimes a man has to just be strong regardless. Y'all shouldn't. Look. I don't care if some men could get mad at me. I say this. Y'all shouldn't give us deference unless we show that strength.
That's true. Let me read a super chat real quick. Tank Johnson says, and I'm enjoying this hangout, listening while in the gym, getting my squats and curls on. Uncle Ram is correct about male vitality. Much respect, BGS. All right, cool.
Yeah.
Hey, thank you, man. But no, that's the thing, though. Men got to just be strong. And see, that's really why women challenge a man or shit test a man, as the PUAs would say, right? Y'all want to make sure that man is who he say he is and that he's strong.
And like
because if you can challenge, if you can challenge him and you can dominate him, then you feel like, oh well, the rest of the world can dominate him. How can this man protect me?
Yeah, and then you go into it, and she'll actually put you in a child's place.
Yeah, and that's what a lot of men do.
We have to do that test because and we have to do the test. And women who are, women who are in their femininity, if you pass that test, she won't keep challenging you. Because be like, okay, you know what I'm saying? He doesn't allow me to overstep any bounds with him. He has clear boundaries. He does not allow them to be stepped over by anybody. So, okay, cool. And so we won't keep doing that. You can tell a woman is too masculine if she keeps doing it. Like, okay, I did it once, and then right behind it, I got another shit test for you. It's like, okay, she's not shit testing you. She's power struggling you at that point, which is a difference. I think some men don't know the difference between me challenging you to see what you're made of and me giving you a power struggle. Power struggles are constant. You know what I'm saying? That's a constant thing. But if I only do it once to just let you show me what you're made of, I won't do it again. It's like, okay, I already know. You know what I'm saying? I know who he is. I'm not gonna, and then, I think that's kind of the issue with the quote unquote incel, both men and women. I think that they don't understand it's not about, for the men's side, it's women aren't not choosing you because you're not a thug or you're not. That's not it. That is not it. If a man shows me his masculinity, that's all I'm looking for. If he shows me that, then that is an attraction. Okay, I will be attracted to that energy. I will be attracted to the way he moves physically. I'll be attracted to how he's maneuvering and handling different situations, because I'll sit back and watch a man and see how he handles any form of like confrontation or any form of something that could be a problem. Like, I'll just sit back and watch how he handles that. You know what I'm saying? Does he get super angry, or what does he shy away all the time? Like, what does he do? And those things will either make or break an attraction, because he can look like, and I guess the famous, example is Idris Elba. He can look like him, but if he comes up with something goofy out of his mouth, or he does something stupid and it's completely not masculine or it's too feminine, he can kick rocks. He really can, but if he comes up and he's not particularly handsome, but he has all of these different qualities, all of this different masculinity, and he's stepping with that energy, it's like, cool. Just like Biggie said, hard throb never, black and ugly as ever. However, I stay coochie down to the sock. So it's like, okay, Biggie is ugly. Okay. Biggie was not a handsome dude. All right. But I'm betting even before money, he didn't have a problem getting women. You know what I'm saying? So it's all about that energy and how you are presenting yourself to a woman. If you're presenting yourself like you're not going to protect, you're not going to, do any of the things that women look for, why would she settle for you? Why would she go for you? You're not doing anything. You're not even showing that you can or that you want to. Same thing with women. You know what I mean? It's like she can be an awesome woman, but if she's not going to lose weight, she's not going to take care of herself. She's not. Why would a man pick you? Why would he? Why would he come get you?
Or she's not going to be cooperative.
Yeah.
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 Right.
Yeah, I agree.
Yep. And submissive doesn't mean you're a doormat. That means you're cooperative.
Right.
Well, here's the
Most
thing with
people think
submission.
he's doing that.
Yeah.
Go ahead,
Well,
Ron.
here's the thing with submission. Like a lot of women, that's a dirty word, but if you in submission to a man, that means you allowing him to do whatever, and he's gonna, like I said, he's always gonna do for you. He's gonna protect you. You don't have to worry about it. He will lay out the body for you.
Mm-hmm.
Because the submission works the way it is. Yeah, basically, it's like that's yin and yang circle.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it is. When you in submission to his mission, then basically, if you say, "Hey, baby, I want to open up this store or something," boom, he's like, he make it happen.
Yeah.
It's because both sides are supposed to work together.
They work together. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's really not a total submission because there's going to be some areas where her authority is actually over his.
Yeah, because
some areas, but then some areas she gonna have to be like she gonna fall back. Because one thing that's from Africa traditionally is the thing about being complimentary.
Yeah.
And that's part of how I look for the women I deal with is how they complimentary to me, and that's not always a sexual thing. How do they click with me? They compliment. Do our personalities click? Right? Where can we work together?
Sometimes the women with the best sex aren't complimentary to you.
Oh no, and that's the thing though, and that's the thing. But that's why I learned. That's why I say find your tribe because you gotta be realistic. And you know what? Some guys they chasing that like IG type of model. That might not be the best woman. The one who's more of a plain Jane might be the one take you to the promised land.
Yeah.
Because you at a certain point as a man, people got to search for energy. That's what I look for, energy.
Yeah.
I look for that energy and stuff. Like I said, I got a whole crew of women that I ain't having sex with, but they put more money in my pocket, right? It ain't a pimp, but I'm just saying because they either got a woman to design my logo, got some women suggested like different websites I can get on, and there's one sister I could drop her name, people will recognize. In fact, BGS, you remember when?
Yep.
I mentioned her.
Yeah, you mentioned her. Yeah. Yes. She's a good one to know. She's a good one to know.
She was the man. She just called me up, but I was just feeling bad about something one day. She just called me up out of the blue, and it's just like, and that's her thing. And that's my spiritual advisor.
Yeah, she's 100 octane. If you're gonna be friend zoned, get friend zoned by 100 octane because they have a Rolodex.
Oh yeah, that's it.
Yep, they have a Rolodex. In other words, you need to do something. She said, "What you need to do, baby?" Well, I need to do this. Oh, you know what? I was just talking to such and such and such. Let me give him a call.
That's my connection, man.
It's your connection.
That's my girl, though. That's my girl. If she called me up, go ahead.
If you ain't 7 figures, get your 100 octane and get friend zone.
Well, she ain't quite friend zone me, but that's another conversation. But you just gotta but you just gotta understand what the purpose is of everybody. If everybody in my circle for a reason and stuff.
For a reason,
And advice, and that's why I like in more civilized cultures, a powerful man will have several wives, or a king have several wives. It ain't all about sex.
Yeah, the thing is, and the main wife is the one he's probably having sex with least, but she's his advisor. She's his feminine ear. She can detect things emotionally that he can't. So she's like his counsel. In other words, the most trusted wife is the one he's having sex with least.
Yeah. And in fact, the most trusted wife might even be the one to bring other women into the circle.
Exactly. Basically, what they say about the pimp, the bottom bitch. The one that help keep the organization running and keep the women in line. So she's there to keep the wives in line.
Yeah. Well, you realize a lot of pimps and stuff probably in past lives were kings and stuff. So what they doing is just a natural thing.
A natural thing, yeah. Let me read my super chat real quick. I always enjoy Rom's perspective, and especially with BGS on the panel. This Rom's in rare form tonight. Panel commenters, I appreciate you all so much.
Okay, thank you,
Mhm.
thank you. Hey, I'm gonna say that because that was really the science behind Black Panther, why he had those women. A lot of
Mhm.
people saw the women, it's like, oh, it's an all women army. I said, no, they just didn't really get into the science of it.
Yeah, and
Mhm.
basically, there was a book called Dune, and I think it was his third book where he had he called them the fish speakers. Believe it or not, if you have fierce women, they're actually better to protect you than men are because they're more loyal to you.
Yeah. Hey, hold on.
Mhm.
Let me adjust a comment. Dude,
Good.
Uncle Black, I just can't be friends with a woman. I'm interested in no friend zone. What if those women putting $10,000 into your account, bro? I'm dead serious, man. Because there's plenty of women to have sex with, but you got like a crew of women, and they revel. They give you
That,
information,
that,
advice, everything. They putting 10,000 into your account because pimps
that's
don't have sex with their women.
that's the difference between a player and a trick.
Mm-hmm.
A trick is actually more interested in his orgasm
Mm-hmm.
than his money or her orgasm.
Mm-hmm.
Because you focus on your money and her orgasm, you never be without sex. You never even have to
Mm-hmm.
ask for it.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Mhm.
You be getting candy grams on like a certain person I know.
Hey, well, that's what I tell the men.
But this
See, I'm
is
gonna tell you what, man. I said that before in a video, and a lot of
Uh,
men didn't get that. But I'm like, dude, that's the gift that keep on giving. It's like putting $100 into a savings account and getting like 1,000 back a month later. It's like, dude, it's like dudes be trying to do all this stuff with money and stuff. And, man, you
Uncle,
satisfied. And like, in fact, don't let me talk. Ladies, y'all know if that guy got your toes curling, he treat you right, make you feel good, got you purring, y'all ready to do whatever for him, right?
Oh yeah.
yeah,
they want
yeah.
to if she's getting an orgasm and you every time.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Basically, even when you're tired, that means she's going to be asking for it. You don't have to ask for it. In fact, I usually get girl, you don't
Mhm.
ask for it no more. I'm like in my mind, I ain't got to ask for it no more.
Mm-hmm.
You do.
Mhm. Cause
Yeah.
I'm gonna be, because
You
I'm
do.
sure gonna start rubbing up again. I'm gonna be like
Yeah.
a cat with his
Mm,
tail up
mm,
your nose.
mm,
I'm gonna
mm.
just rub up
Yeah.
again.
Hey, you know what? Today I saw earlier today I saw a video of a lion, right? And a female lion. And he was just chilling, right? And she was doing everything to get his attention,
She
rubbing in his
was.
nose,
I saw that
sit,
video.
sitting on his head, hitting him in the face with her tail. And he was like, you know what, girl, go away, you know. Not
She was
today.
doing everything. She was sitting on him. She
Yeah.
was doing everything. And that's
Everything.
basically
Mhm.
how I would be a tail up your nose. Like,
Yeah, yeah, yep,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, yeah. You don't you want this? Don't you want
I'm over
this? Yeah. You want?
here.
Yep.
Well, I'm gonna
No.
tell you what though. I'm
Mhm.
gonna tell you what. That's
Mhm.
really how it should be because I would tell fellas if that woman ain't trying to seduce you or anything, she really don't want you.
Nope.
Because we started this conversation talking about two faces.
Two
A
faces.
woman always gonna let a man know she want him. Now she might not rub up against him, but you come home or you go over her place and she got that short dress on or something like that. You be like, oh,
Oh,
okay, you
okay.
know what's up.
It's that. Basically, if it's a new moon and she ain't calling you, then you know what position you're in.
Exactly. And
Mm,
seriously, that's a natural thing. And
it's a
just to
natural
be
thing.
clear, fellas, it's not like she always gonna come on to you, but she's gonna try to get your attention. Or
Mm,
you walk in and she know you like cherry pie and she got a cherry pie out for you. Like I
mm-hmm.
said, you being worked, but it's a good thing.
Yeah.
And like I said, you already know you decided in her favor anyway, but just sit back and have fun. Because that's something too. People gotta have fun in their interaction with each other.
Mm,
To me, people about
Mhm.
business. It's fun to flirt. It's fun to flirt with
It
me.
is fun to flirt. It
Mm-hmm.
definitely is. Like, that interplay, as long as both people know how to play, it's like
mm-hmm.
when you get into an interplay and the other one doesn't know how, it's like, okay, you know what, you took that really wrong. And I'm just going to take my energy and set it to the side because I'm not giving it to you no more. I'm sick of it.
Mm-hmm.
Because, like,
Mm-hmm.
the women who don't know how to get your attention, the way she does it negatively. She'll argue. She'll
Mm-hmm.
pick with
Mm.
you. She'll nag you.
Mm-hmm.
She's wanting your attention,
Mm-hmm.
but she doesn't know how to get it in a way, in a positive way, in a way
Mm-hmm.
that makes you react the way that she really wants you to react.
Mm-hmm.
it's like bad little kid. They don't know how to get attention by being a good kid, so they be a
Yeah,
bad kid, and then they'll
yeah,
just take the whooping.
yeah, yeah.
That's how she's doing. But a woman who can get your attention positively,
Mm-hmm.
she won't argue and nag, but she will do things like, because I used to meet my husband at the door, take his coat, take his shoes, take his bag, take his, you know what I'm saying, and like stroke his beard, because my husband was like 6'2". So I
Mm-hmm.
would, take my hand and stroke his beard. How are you? Hey, baby, you
Mm-hmm.
okay today, baby? And he'll just start smiling. I'm
Mm-hmm.
okay. I'm all right. Like, okay, here we go. Because the
Mm-hmm.
game
Mm-hmm.
gonna go on all night.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Like I say, he was a smart man. He knew what was up. He ain't tripping like what you doing and stuff. He at that moment you could have asked him for anything. He was going to give it to you, but
Uh,
he's going to let you keep working him.
Uncle Black, calm down, man. It ain't that
Who's
serious.
this?
Uncle Black, calm down. Uh, it ain't that serious, man. But
Well, it is serious.
if you're a player, players are actually cool. If you're confident about getting sex, getting women, you don't need to do all this. Come on, man.
It felt no, seriously, fam. You don't need to do all that. Women are fun. They trying to have sex with you.
Hmm.
It's like, just
If
be cool, man. Come
if
on.
if you can give a woman an orgasm, you don't have to worry about no's. Okay, you don't have to worry
Yeah,
about it. Yeah. Thing is, I always tell guys worry about her orgasm. As a matter of fact, I turned
her
a couple of
first.
guys into monster, right? Because he said, I need to get this woman in bed. What do I do? I said, this is what you do. I said, number one, mindset. Don't be the candy receiver, become the candy seller.
Mm-hmm.
Hand out basically you want to give the orgasm, not receive them. If you do
Yeah.
that, you become the agent.
Mm-hmm.
All you need is 10%.
Her first.
Her first. If she get
Her
nine,
first.
you get one. All you need is that one. If she get nine, she gonna be back because she
Mm-hmm.
got the majority of the orgasm. She gonna come back.
Yeah.
Guess what? She gonna tell the other dude he got money, but guess what? When I got an itch, I can scratch it over here. Guess who I'm gonna
Mm-hmm.
call?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that new moon. The eggs are flowing. Guess what's gonna
Mm-hmm.
happen? You're gonna get that call. You
Yeah.
won't be that guy.
Yeah.
Alan Roger Kirk says it all the time. You won't be that guy. Kevin says it all the time. You won't be that guy.
Yeah.
Not
And
the
it
guy.
don't really take much.
Oh man, I'm trying to screw everything out. No, you're not.
Really?
Why? Why? If you basically,
I missed that.
if basically, if I gave you 10 women that are actually on you at one time, you
Hold
actually
up,
be
hold up,
throwing
hold
like
up,
half.
hold
I
up,
got
hold up,
something
hold
to
up, hold
address
up. I
in
got
this chat.
hold
Can
up.
I address
No,
something
let
in
me
this
address
chat?
Mo Williams. No, hold up. Let me address Mo Williams. You ain't worried about a woman's orgasm? Brother. I'm telling you, you get a woman an orgasm, then you ain't complaining about her showing you some respect.
Yeah.
You
Facts.
ain't worried about
Hmm.
tricking with her. Shoot, she might give you money.
Hey, pay for
She's
the
going to be funny. She ain't going to argue with you in public.
no.
Hmm.
The fair exchange is no robbery.
Yeah,
It
exactly.
And I
showed
hate when I
enough.
see some dudes saying that. Dude, if I saw you with a fine woman, you got that attitude, I'd take her from you right in front of you.
Mr. Steal Your Girl. Like that, you're
If
not
I can't
worried
stand
about.
when dudes think like that. And then they come to me, want to pay me this money, and then they complaining about women. I was like, dude, ain't nothing free in life, man. Nothing free in life.
mm,
You might not pay money, but you giving something.
you give them
And you
something.
giving a little bit to a woman. I'm gonna tell you what, it's so messed up for some women out here. You give her a mild orgasm and stuff, she ready to like hang out.
Is she ready to hang out? Yeah. But she ready. She ready
Yeah.
to pay for the hotel the next time.
Oh, I've had that
That's
happen several
Oh
times.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah.
the lamest
Oh, yeah,
thing though.
say what? Say what,
I'm,
Kendra?
I'm just saying, like, I'm kind of addressing him too, because I saw me and Rom saw that at the same time.
Okay.
Yeah, me and Rom we don't actually need to be in physical presence of each other, just confirming. Anyway, um,
mhm.
me and Mo Williams, Mr. Mo, that's silly. That just lets me know as a woman, like, I would never have sex with you because we can tell if our orgasms mean something to you or not
Mm-hmm.
by
Mhm.
the way you have sex with us.
Mm-hmm.
And
Mhm.
if a man gets in bed with me and I realize that he's only in this for him, he doesn't care how I feel or what's going on with me or whether I enjoy what is happening or not, you never have me again. because it's like, okay, no, this isn't gonna work, and that creates a resentment for women. If I'm in a relationship with a man, and just about every time we have sex, he doesn't care how I respond to that sex,
Mm-hmm.
that will drive me away from him. We will lose respect. If we had it, we'll lose it. And we'll start acting out on you, and you'll be trying to figure out why we're doing that. And it's like, dude, because, you know, in our most primal state,
Mm-hmm.
you don't care what happens to me. You
Mm-hmm.
only care what happens to you.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, okay, cool. Since you're gonna be like that, and we'll act out in other ways. It won't be in the bed, but it'll be in a way that you won't like
Yeah.
at
Yeah.
all.
And basically, if you want to save time and money,
Mm-hmm.
because that's what it works out to be, time and money. Take care of orgasm. Make her laugh every once in a while. You can make her laugh and give her orgasm. That's like 90% of the
And
battle.
then, I don't know
Oh,
no man that say that, because what's up with your stroke game? What's good with that? You know what I'm saying? Like, that doesn't even make sense. I've never heard a man actually
Not
say
not a
that.
not a black man. I've
What
heard
what
well,
is
I'm
I,
gonna
I've heard a white guy say it, but I've never heard a black guy say it.
Well, let me say this. Let me say this about that.
Mm-hmm.
One of the things I really get off on is when, BGS, when you having sex with that woman, like her mouth might be closed, but then you stroking and then it start opening slightly.
Mm-hmm.
I get off on that because that's a reflection of me.
Mm-hmm.
Especially when I know women out here not really having orgasms. That say to me, oh man, I'm getting her to do something most other men can't get her to do. That's the
Mm-hmm.
ultimate ego thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and especially when a woman have that really good orgasm,
Mm-hmm.
you
Yeah.
brought her to it.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. She give you that
That
funny.
that get me. I don't need
Hey,
that.
hey, Rom. She give you that funny look.
Oh God! Oh my God!
Yeah,
Oh, I
yeah,
love, man.
that
If I
funny
don't get
look.
that look, I gotta
Yeah,
get that. I gotta
you gotta
get
get
that
that look,
look.
like
If
I don't believe you just did that shit to me.
man,
Yeah,
if I don't
yeah,
get that look, I'm insulted.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
And I've had some women who say that to me too, especially when I was younger. They say, "Well, Rom, I ain't have an orgasm." I'm like, shit, I gotta get back in here. All right, girl, hold on. And I'll be serious too.
Yeah, yeah,
And then afterwards, they don't be saying anything. And see,
yeah,
dude,
yeah.
okay, look, see, here's the problem I have with those statements, right? You
Mm,
got men out here trying to figure out how to control women, how to do all this, how to
yeah,
get women, how to
yeah,
get women calling them back, and we
yeah,
saying, dude,
yeah.
give an orgasm.
You are, yeah, but some
It's
things are
what
basic.
it is.
Some there's game and there's refined game. The thing is, all game will actually do is get you in the door. Basically,
Yeah,
you have to
exactly.
close. You have to have the equipment and the tools to actually close the sale. It's
Man,
just
I'm
getting you in the
serious.
door.
Yeah, that's it. And if you cannot set, dude,
Yeah.
okay, hold up. Let me stop. Hold up. Yeah, ladies,
Go ahead. Go in.
we grown folks, right?
Mm,
Ladies, we grown folks, but I'm just saying this with all sincerity. I ain't trying to bust right away if I got a woman ass up, she got a nice ass, and we there. I'm like, I am not trying to bust right away. I'm like, I'm trying
you
to
want to
stay
enjoy
up in
this?
her as
Yeah,
long as possible.
yeah, you enjoy it. Yeah.
Seriously, if you got a fine woman, why you trying to go quick, just bust it? First of all, that's not even an orgasm
Yeah.
for a man, that's ejaculation. An orgasm for a man, he don't ejaculate. Those are two different things.
Mm-hmm.
So why I'm trying to enjoy it. I'm trying to be in there as long as possible. I'm trying to like look at the clock and say 10 o'clock and we
Okay.
finishing around 12
Oh yeah.
just because you know what we kind of let's do something different, or it's
Yeah.
just easier to stop, go to the living room and then do something. God, it's nothing. Oh my God. Oh shit. Oh
Like, I
man, I
wonder
can't.
how many times
Yeah,
has he ever
it's
even
like
made a woman
savoring
have
your
an
favorite
orgasm for
food.
him?
It does.
Boom!
Say what? Say what?
Y'all got me cutting up in
No,
here.
I was just
It's
I,
like
wondering how.
savoring your favorite food.
yeah,
Yeah.
Mm.
it is.
Like, I
Bas-
wonder how many
Basically,
times has he ever even had a woman, or
Oh my
seen her
God.
have an orgasm, to say he doesn't care about having a woman having her orgasm. Like, what the hell kind of sex are you even having? Like, stop having 16-year-old sex.
yeah, basically.
Start
Mm-hmm.
having
Yeah.
that prom night sex. Ain't nobody having that prom night sex no more. We beyond that. Like, I wish a man would do something. I am a whole grown woman. You no,
I'd be mad.
no.
Yeah, we
I would be so angry.
yeah. See, that's the difference.
I would
Yeah,
just like close my legs up, like, okay, we done here.
you were done here.
We're
Yeah,
done here.
I'm being
No
salty
more.
yeah.
because I'm gonna tell you what. If
You
a
wait.
man can
Mhm.
hold his seed, that's you know how much power it takes to hold your seed. And plus, if a man holds his seed, what happens is he can become multi-orgasmic himself.
Yeah.
And there's
Here
no
goes somebody
feeling
else in the
greater.
chat room saying it. Kobina Lee.
So who's that?
Why should a woman? Hey, dude, you're another person. If I see you with a woman, I'm taking her. Why should you care?
Okay.
Okay, I tell you what. You don't have to care. But if a woman don't give you no ass, then you're gonna get mad at her, right?
Now, don't time him out. Don't time him out. Don't hide him. Bring him back.
Seriously. Andre Dick said it right. It's sexy as hell when a woman orgasms. That's
Oh,
saying,
they all
dude,
jumping on
that's
you.
telling you you are the man.
Well, the thing is, okay. Let's put it this way. Say you get a fine woman. She's like a 7, 8, 9, or 10, right? You
Mm-hmm.
talk to her.
Mm-hmm.
You date her. You take her out. You spent like what, $100? You spent what, maybe a couple days, maybe 20 hours trying to just get her into bed.
Mm-hmm.
All that time, so you actually bust in like 3 minutes and go home. That's waste.
Like, that's goofy.
You went through all this trouble to recruit this woman because you thought she was worthwhile, and then you don't close the deal. It's like being a
Yeah.
salesman that actually went to doing a week's worth of work and not closing a sale. That's closing a sale. You get all the trappings, all the game, all this stuff to get in the door. You don't close the deal. Does that make
Mm-hmm.
sense?
You might
Kobina
need to
thinks
get on. You might need to get
that
on
we're
him.
on a Christian channel tonight, so he says he don't live for the flesh, but I guess he's on the wrong channel. This isn't
He doesn't
Christian
live.
Mingle.
He doesn't live for the flesh. Okay.
Yeah.
What?
Oh, I'm gonna tell you
Yeah,
what.
y'all
Let
might
me
need to
address
get
that.
on
Let
the
me
panel
address
for
that.
real.
Go ahead.
Let me address that. You lying through your teeth, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Because you're a grown ass person, or I assume you're a grown ass person. You hear what we're talking about. If you didn't live for the flesh, you
You
wouldn't
wouldn't
jump in on here.
Yeah, you wouldn't be listening. Yep.
You wouldn't be on here. You hear what we're talking about. You would keep your ass going.
And it's probably why your wife is cheating on you right about now.
Problem.
Mm-hmm. With the pastor.
Mm-hmm. Oh, pastors are players, man.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the other thing when it comes to like pastors and stuff like that. But there's this thing called lust that's unstoppable. A lot of women in church, they lust after that pastor.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So
They
the
show
word
him.
lust has so much to do with a lot of our interactions as men and women,
Mm-hmm.
because that will make us collide.
Exactly. Well, lust is, I'm gonna tell you what, the key to lust is that thing Napoleon Hill talks about in his book Think and Grow Rich. And I talk about it with men all the time, especially in my private group. Use that lust. That lust will get you over a lot. That lust will make you go out there, start that business. That lust will make you approach that woman without fear. You get the key to that. See, that lust for a man is a superpower. And see, that's another secret on why I keep some women around me, and they attractive, because even if I'm not having sex, if I feel some lust for them, and then I say, all right, let me go make some money over here. She got me fired up. I don't have to have sex with her to have.
I don't know, Kobina Lee, we know you're not married, talking about you don't care about her orgasms. We know you're not married, bro.
So why are you on this? Kabina Lee, why are you on this channel?
Because he trolling.
Okay. All right. He's trolling. Go ahead and get rid of him. Bye.
Yeah. Well, you know what?
Get him, Cat.
I'm going to tell you what. Here's the problem I have, too. When grown-ass people can't have these conversations, because that's one of the reasons I said I used to do a lot of seminars and stuff, but people didn't want to talk about sex. And I'm like, okay, but that's the main reason that people ain't getting together, because we're not honest about it.
What is the reason they always avoid the sex question? Even I noticed that with say I know why what's your name can't do it on a TV show, because in a TV show, why does a guy have 10, 15 women and have all these babies and never get to the sex part? Well, because I like to he lied to me, or he sold me a story. After the third woman, you knew he was lying to you. Why? How come you had the second baby by him?
No, that was a good.
It's good. Yeah.
It was a good. But you know what? I'm gonna tell you what. A lot of times it gets back to that two-faced thing.
Mm-hmm.
Another story. I'm at a seminar. We specifically talking about Mr. Goodbar. It
Yeah.
was built that way, talking about women dealing with a man just for sex. And these women were quiet. And then I had one woman in there. She was arguing with me the whole time. And she said, "No, we never do that. I would never do that. Have a young boy, muscular young boy, just for sex." Got outside.
Mm-hmm.
And it was just me, her, and a couple of her close friends. She said, "Damn right, she got a young boy for sex, but she wasn't going to say it in front of all these men."
Wow.
So it's like, we're not being honest. And see, we were trying to do that seminar just for people to be honest, but they were sitting there like, "Oh, we don't do anything." I was pissed. I was about to like start messing with people to get them to talk. It was like her and this other sister who had been a Jet Beauty of the Week. Now I knew her, and she was just being troublesome. She was smiling. She was just being troublesome. She said, "Ron, these women weren't talking, so I was gonna mess with you just to keep things going." But this one, I mean, she argued with me. With me until we got outside and then admitted to it. And I could take one look. Like I said, I could look at somebody. I know how to get down. But I don't judge him. I don't care. It's a beautiful thing.
You look in her eyes, know she was lying.
Yeah.
Look at her eyes, you know she was lying.
And I don't see, but the thing is, too many women used to guys who judging them for it.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, no, I don't judge. That's a normal thing. Just don't be stupid with it in terms of getting with a blatant knucklehead. I know he looking good and everything, but if you know he's gonna be a long-term problem, you got to walk away from that.
Yeah, you can hear it in their voice. I can hear it in their voice. That's what I could tell.
Oh, that's another way too, man.
I hear their voice.
I'm gonna tell you what. I put it like, I ain't gonna put that out.
Like Tony, quiet. I knew a lot about Tony by the way she talked and what was in her voice. And
What?
Hey Tony, I really am flying out to San Diego.
You are a nice person. Basically, especially younger girls need to listen to you and Kendra about how to secure the bag. They really do. You actually demonstrated it.
Oh no, Kendra, girl. Kendra will tell y'all some stuff. She got I told you, Kendra, sisters like you kept me out of trouble. Yeah, you would grab me. That's why you got my back. You say, "Hey, Rom, somebody messing with me. I'm on the plane, got my black Timbs on." You know, I wear black Timbs. I mean, you got black Timbs and go out there and stuff. You know what, Kendra? I want to meet that guy that wins your heart because he got to be thorough.
Oh yeah.
He got to be thorough.
I want to meet him too. Hell, where the
no,
hell
you
is he?
Don't worry about it. You got it. Because he got to be correct. He got to be correct, and plus he got to be able to flip you too. So I'm gonna meet that dude.
Kendra, I'm coming to the wedding.
y'all gonna get flued out to the wedding.
Yes, blued out.
I'll fly out there. Yeah, I'm Hey, Tony, you know you're gonna save a dance for a brother, right?
Okay, you'll probably catch the garter belt, right? And I'll catch the bouquet.
oh man, hey Rob, I gotta tell you about a garter belt story.
I don't know about that.
I have to tell you about the garter belt story.
Okay.
I had to tell you about that one. It was almost a fight.
Oh, Kendra, I love that.
Oh yeah, I've been there.
Sing it again, Kendra.
No, that's the one he said sing the last dance, and I started singing that song. Dance with me, come on, dance.
Oh shit.
Hey.
Oh yeah, oh shit.
Want you. See, I can't start singing on this day. Now get me started at midnight.
Oh yeah. Oh that was that midnight song, boy. When they turned down the lights. Yeah.
But see, I'm gonna tell you what too. For a woman to secure that bag, that voice, y'all sing that hummingbird song, dudes come running. Dudes come to running. Y'all start singing that song. Yeah. See, oh my God.
See, cats, you got to put some kind of sexuality into that voice. I know you be holding back. Be holding back.
She try to put some sexuality in her voice. She up here playing if she says she don't. She know how. She may not master it yet because she young.
She ain't mastered it yet. Yeah. She ain't mastered it yet.
At 18, I knew how to drop my voice. Don't play with me.
See, So like Tony knows how to put it in there without you knowing it.
Mm,
You can tell there's something there. You can hear it.
I'm truly just being me.
Uh uh
that's
uh
this is just who I am.
I'm
huh.
being me
Uh-huh.
too.
Oh,
Mhm.
I don't know anything. I'm so innocent.
yeah, I don't trust that.
I don't trust you either. I didn't trust you for the first time
Yeah,
I
come
heard it.
on now,
I don't
Tony.
trust.
You know that twin.
Yeah,
All of that is
Well,
yeah,
you.
well,
yeah,
that
You're all
happens on
being
Kendra.
you.
yeah.
Well, that twin
Mhm.
comes out on Kendra D's channel. So
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I done seen a little glimpse of that twin. That twin ain't no joke. I
Mm-hmm.
said, oh, her twin
Mm-hmm.
is like my twin.
right,
Isn't that awesome?
Mm-hmm.
right.
Yeah.
mm-hmm.
I was listening to Neon. She was doing it, but she didn't do enough of it.
Mm.
She was
Okay.
doing it. She was doing it. Uh-huh. Come on. Keep working it, baby.
Mm-hmm. Man, that might be a lost art and stuff. Just women
It,
with that seduction
with a
skills.
seduction, it is a lost art.
It is a lost art because they think seduction is twerking.
Yeah.
It's not.
And no, it's really not. It's really not.
No,
I'm gonna
it
tell you what
isn't.
though. I'm gonna tell you what. I can't call her name because well, this woman might be in a somewhat prominent position. But I was
Mm-hmm.
hanging out with her,
Mm-hmm.
and I was just peeping how she was subtly touch or bend a certain way,
Yeah.
touch a certain part. And I was like, damn, she working the hell out of me.
Yeah.
I mean, but it was man. I mean, she had me so ready by the time we got back to my place,
Mm-hmm.
and it was just very subtle.
You
Like
better
she would
settle.
like.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
we were in a store, like
Yeah.
this little shoe store or something. And she would like bend over slightly, just kind of in front of me, but not blatant, like just putting it up
Yeah,
Right.
on
yeah,
me.
yeah,
Yeah,
Right. So you've got to be feminine. Like you got to stay in your feminine energy. You
yeah,
have to
Mhm.
stay in your lady energy, but you also have to give him just a little bit of your sexual energy. It's
yeah,
Oh
almost like
god.
it's
yeah,
almost like giving him a line. Like there it is. Now you take the other end of it. It's like a rope. It's like an invisible rope.
yeah,
Nobody else can see it or feel it because I'm not directing it anywhere else but over there to you.
yeah,
And so the subtle touch of my finger in the palm of your hand
yeah.
or,
Oh
things like
shit.
that.
Or
Yeah.
basically grabbing him by a quick, putting your arm in arm and actually putting your head on his arm or his shoulder,
Mhm.
showing affection. Yeah, you know, put a little boob on his arm, let him know that you feel
Mhm.
it. Yeah,
Hug
just
him.
just a little bit, just a
The
little bit.
best
At all.
one is to hug him like I like find a way to hug him from the back and
Mm,
make sure the girls are also in
yeah,
contact with the
yep,
back.
yep.
Like, hey, how are you?
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Mm-hmm.
over here.
We could trust. We can feel them, no matter where they're at.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
We can feel them no matter
Mm-hmm.
where they're at. Mm-hmm.
Oh
It's
my
not
goodness.
obvious. Yeah, but it's not
Yeah,
obvious.
and I'm gonna tell you what, that little subtle touch can go a
Mm-hmm.
long way. It's just so subtle, but it could drive a person crazy. Like men have to kind of learn how to do that around women.
Yeah.
Like, as you walk and we might be guiding you through the door, just put the hand on the small of her back just to
Smaller.
guide her through. Now
Yeah,
you're not grabbing her or anything, but just very subtle.
smaller the back, her elbow. Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah, a little
And
subtle.
also, and also too, I mean, if y'all heard a long time, people should know me because I got a real pet peeve when men let women walk to the outside of them on the street.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
They don't realize that could be a seductive thing for a man because he's showing I'm protecting you. Anything come for you, I got it first.
Mm-hmm.
You getting her in her femininity because if she's walking to the outside or leading, then she got to be strong and defensive and
Yeah, yeah,
stuff.
but if psychologically it's a dominant, that's a dominant position.
Yeah,
Her being
and
on, you been on the outside, even though the reason for it for women walking on the inside goes all the way back to medieval London because
it does. That's interesting.
because they didn't have toilets, they had running water, right? So they had
Mm,
buckets, and basically the sewers in the middle of the street. So
mm,
if they threw the excrement out toward the middle of the street, guess who's going to get hit with it? Or
mm,
it's going to be the person on the outside.
mm.
So
That's deep.
they put the women to the inside,
Oh,
closer
okay.
to the window, so they wouldn't get hit by the flying whatever it was coming out of the window.
Oh, wow. That's deep, man. I didn't know that.
That's the reason the
Oh,
men walk to the outside. But
yeah.
actually, to be in Islam and Sharia law, Kendrick could tell you the man actually walks in front.
Yeah, yeah,
Women
definitely.
walk 6
Yeah.
paces behind. It wasn't not to it's not to actually make her feel less than. It's actually to protect her because whatever comes going to come at her is going to come from the front.
Mm.
He's going to
Oh,
gives her a chance to actually escape if he gets attacked by being 6 steps behind.
oh,
Mm-hmm.
okay.
If you look at say like security detail, like say the president, where does the Secret Service actually walk in
Mm.
front?
Yeah.
They walk point. Same thing with in Islam. That's why they do it. But the
Oh,
reason you
okay.
walk on the outside is a different reason.
Oh, okay.
But
Okay,
the
that's
thing is,
deep, man.
it's still showing a dominance position.
Yeah. Well, yeah, and that's what I'm looking at. Hey,
Yeah,
real quick, SPI,
SPI Latino.
Latino.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, how do you deal with your woman insulting your intelligence? You might need another woman then, because she don't
Right.
really respect you.
Mm,
I was gonna be about
basically, this is the reason why I have the octane series. What you have is a 92 octane, and a 92 octane has a standard, and they will deal with you. One reason they're insulting your intelligence is they're trying to goad you into actually raising whatever your standard, whatever it is, whether it's knowledge or whatever it is. She's goading you, and basically, she's not used to. Um, they're not really used to catering to you, for lack of a better term. So if they get frustrated, then they'll actually goad you gently at first, but if they can't get you to respond, they'll actually start being more and more assertive. So she's insulting your intelligence because she's trying to get you to raise your bar. That's like I'm always say, you pick the woman that's right for you, not the woman that you really always really want. You might want an intelligent woman, aggressive woman, a woman that's accomplished. The thing is, yeah, you might want her as a friend, but not as a mate. What you want is a mate that's complementary to what you're doing. So that's the real reason I actually came up with the Octane series, so men would actually know which woman is right for them. Because if you're a street dude, you don't need a 92 octane or an 89. They're gonna drive you crazy, or vice versa. It's not gonna work. So in other words, but if you're already married to a 92 octane, that means you have to work harder to actually raise your bar, which will probably help you in business. If you're aggressive in business, it'll probably help you. So in other words,
Mm-hmm.
she's insulting your intelligence. Get smarter.
Mm-hmm.
It's the only way it's gonna go away.
Hey, BGS, I like how you put all that, because I'm straight to the point. I'm like, get another woman. It's like,
The thing is, he's married to her. So the thing is, this guy he's got a
oh,
baby already.
okay.
So the
Oh,
thing is,
okay. Yeah,
so,
yeah.
so
That's a
the thing.
different
So
situation.
the thing is, yeah, if he was just dating her, I said that she's not right for you. But if you already
Hmm.
have her, that means you picked her for a reason. So now
Hmm.
you have to go through the hard work of actually raising your bar.
Yeah. Yeah, you got to change your energy up, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to change your energy up and understand, okay, you in that situation now. But the beauty of it is, if you change it, she'll always change. If you change yourself, don't ask her to change. She ain't going to stop. But if you change yourself, she'll respond to it.
And 92 Octane's job is to push you to be better because she will push herself. So she will not let you rest on your laurels, but that is the woman that you picked. Remember, I think me and Miss Tony were having that conversation like a few weeks ago.
right.
Yeah, that's her job.
When I had to be a ventriloquist, and I should have just suggested he do sign language.
Mm-hmm. What you should have done is say, look, you know, you need to, you need to actually go to the Toastmasters or get a
Mm-hmm.
sales job or something like that. You need to learn how to speak for yourself.
Right.
Hmm.
Yeah. And basically, because if he doesn't, you get frustrated and then you start taking it out on him.
I was getting frustrated, and that's why it didn't last like maybe a month or a month and a half, and then I just had to bow out.
So I'm saying if you were married to him, you probably started insulting his intelligence, like what's happening to SBI.
Yeah, I can't be with anybody I can't respect.
Exactly. That's a
Hmm.
92 octane. Whereas at 87, she's happy. She's a 87. She's a basic girl. You take care of her needs. You give her orgasm or two every now and then, and basically make sure everything's okay. And she's fine. But she's an 87. That's where she wants to
Yep.
be at. Yeah. That's what
Yep.
she's
Some
perfectly happy.
confirms.
Yeah.
Your friendly neighborhood 87.
Yeah,
Yes.
she wants to be.
Oh,
Yeah,
Kendra.
she wants to be. She wants to be content. That doesn't mean she's not going to be smart. That doesn't mean she's not going to be intelligent. That doesn't mean that. But the thing is, she's content with being at a certain level. 92 octane is not content. Then just not.
Yeah.
They're not built that way. That's why you pick them a certain.
Well, they strivers and
They're
stuff.
strivers
So
because they push
yeah.
themselves, so they're going to push you.
You're right about that part.
Yeah.
And here's the thing about any fellas dealing with a 92. She good as long as you constantly pushing.
Yeah.
Like, I don't care what her thing is. Like, if she's like in corporate America or something, but you got your business or something, and you pushing to make it better, she good with that because that is all they know. That's how they were built.
Yeah, and she's gonna constantly look for ways to make your business better.
Yeah, and that's actually a good thing.
It's a good thing. Yeah.
That's a good thing. Now, if you can, if you like entrepreneurial or corporate climber, and you want you want a power couple, not necessarily a housewife, but a power couple, they're the best ones.
They're the best ones. But the thing is, the right woman for the right job.
Yeah,
I tell men that all the time. Same I tell the women, the right man for your level. And basically, it's easy to tell if he's the right guy. So if you got a group of girlfriends, it's easy to tell. Just if you think he might be a candidate, just bring him around. They'll spot it. They're gonna ask him a few questions, and they're gonna give you a thumbs up or thumbs down. If there's thumbs down, then basically it may not be the right guy for you. But if you love him, then you have to put up with it. You'll know.
Oh, okay. Oh, real quick. Somebody said treasure chest. Okay, they know about the house of the woman. Yeah, with the treasure chest, if you're familiar with that, they got to get with the hunter. So that corporate dude, that's a cold-blooded corporate type of dude. That dude who gonna go out there and get money. Like they can't even sit with it. They can try. They might be physically attracted to some like a regular dude. They might get him on the side if he can like make him holler enough. But when they want that dude who's all about business, I've dealt with some 92 octanes. In fact, I talked to one I dealt with a while ago. She would have been good if she didn't if she wanted to have kids. She didn't want to have kids at the time. But we still cool. She was giving me a business offer the other day or something, do something for business wise. But that's the thing you got, and it's like business. It's the perfect power couple business relationship if you're trying to build something. In fact,
but a 92 also can be a seated hawk. So.
Oh yeah, that too.
Yeah. So
what does that mean?
House of the woman. That's a whole other conversation. You might have to look at those things.
Yeah.
But
in fact, we had it. I think it was Ram on. I actually look it up. I'll drop it in a link because Ram actually went through it. In a women's hangout.
Yeah.
I'll actually drop it in the comment section. You actually go back and look at it.
Yeah, definitely check it out because that's an important thing. Because the thing is, with all of them, a 92, all of them, they have the right man for them. Like the 87 probably need that warrior type. Because that's the dude to make sure the home stays safe.
Yeah.
Everything's protected.
Yeah.
He'll go out, get that job. He'll handle everything.
Yeah, he'll work the 12 hours and bring the paycheck home and tell her to run the house. Yeah. And she'll be happy. And she will be there when he comes back. The 87.
Yeah. Because like if a guy just want that housewife type, look for the 87. Because you get some guys, they want the housewife type, but she's a 92.
Oh, yeah.
And that's the worst thing. That's she's going to look at you like cook.
She might. Yeah. But the thing is, she might cook, but the thing is, she's gonna want to do other things. Basically, she's not gonna be satisfied being at home.
No. In the hundreds.
Well, hundreds are a different story altogether. That is.
I know about some hundreds in my circle, bro. They're interesting. I think they'll bother with me. One of the things is because they always think I'll go higher because it's always a money angle with 100. I don't care how cool they are with you. There's always a money angle with them.
Yeah.
Even if you cool peoples, handsome, whatever, you better have a plan.
Yeah. Yep. Either have it or either have the bag or a way to actually get the bag.
And if they see that in you, because they're gonna look for it, no matter how cool you are. If you in their circle, they kind of a version of the 92s, except they ain't really doing all that themselves. You know?
Yeah, well, they want the lifestyle. They want the
Yeah.
jet set lifestyle. The 92s aren't willing to cross over and do what's necessary to be 100.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of them. In fact, we and Tony talked about that a few weeks ago about
Yeah.
about the fumes of the vapors.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. That's the difference between a good-looking 92 and 100, or a good-looking woman of any level and 100, because at 85 can be 100.
Hmm.
Just depends on what she's willing to do and whether she's grandfathered in. Like Cardi B, God
Oh,
rest
right.
bless her soul. She's 85 all day, you know.
Mm.
But the thing is, she's been grandfathered in, so she has 100 octane status.
Mm. Man, I'm gonna tell you what, with that octane thing, EGS, that was like one of the best breakthroughs for understanding women
You know, you know,
probably ever.
you know what? In fact,
Yes.
Kevin said it actually there was a group of guys because I couldn't map the guys, and he actually mapped the 89s for guys. He said that actually a breakthrough for him as far as understanding guys because they didn't have they had the knowledge, they had the skill, but not the ambition to actually
Mm.
to the next level.
Mm.
So
Okay.
it's really all it is about class. So it's not.
Well, and see, that's one of the things I always said. You know, you get people out here and they say this woman this or that, but I said, okay, you still got to look at her class level too,
Yeah,
because a woman is going to choose according to whatever class she at least wants to be in.
wants to be in or her circle that's already in. Yeah, and
Yeah, exactly.
yeah,
I
yes.
mean, that was like that on Insecure. That
Oh
was
yeah,
perfect for it. I
oh yeah,
mean,
yep, yep,
you know, I
yep.
mean, she dipped down with that one guy in her complex because she just wanted something so bad, but she was basically, well, she dipped down for that other dude too. But that's still kind of representative of her class.
That's an 89. That's a what I call a failed 89. In
Mm-hmm.
basically, she doesn't have the ambition to go higher because it would
Mm-mm.
take more work. Even
Yeah.
with even with Lawrence, Lawrence could have succeeded if she was more ambitious. She wasn't. Lawrence is actually a reflection of her
Yeah.
because she
Yeah.
wasn't
Because
ambitious if she didn't
yeah.
help him. But
Yeah. And he kind of came down to her level. Like if he was with
yeah, right, right.
Molly, Molly would have
No,
been like,
yeah,
motherfucker, you need to get out here.
he didn't get out here. She would actually be handing out cards. Every place,
Mm-hmm.
well, my boyfriend has software he's trying to get off the ground. Can you help him?
Mm-hmm.
Or you have a job or whatever. She'll never let him be or work for Best Buy.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing about a 92. 92s are good for that. If you
Yeah,
got any ambition, anything, a 92 ain't playing. She's not going to be like, oh, we'll just sit here and just dream.
yeah,
She'll write the resume up and everything.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's the beauty of it, because that's what it come back to. 92 is actually good to have in your circle too.
Yeah, they are.
Like I said, one of those things. Like I know we had some dudes who couldn't say, they like I can't be friends. I'm like, dude, they put money in your pocket.
Yeah.
They put money in your pocket. You listen to them, they seeing stuff. It's like boom.
That's when guys haven't mastered the game.
Yeah. Yeah, because that's how a pimp thinks. Everybody want to admire a pimp, and y'all don't realize they ain't going around having sex with all they women.
No, no.
You know.
Basically, they're to be, they're resources. I'm not gonna call them
Mm-hmm.
tools. They're resources, and
Mm-hmm.
that's what a pimp. Whether he's, having if a pimp has sex with a woman before she actually paid him, he been cheated or Georged. She
Mm-hmm.
punked him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I
That's what he
mean
looks at.
and that comes down to what I was saying. Like, and
Mm-hmm.
I've said this on my channel. A woman, if she's in your circle,
Mm-hmm.
she needs to be an asset one way or the other, even
Right.
if on a casual basis.
Yeah.
Even if her sole job is to ask you how your day was. I have a youngin that works at my local grocery store,
Mm-hmm.
and she'll just see one of the few people will say, "Hey, well, how's your day going?"
Mm-hmm.
And she don't ask everybody. And I even told her, I say, you always ask how my day is going. But that's her sole purpose. If I'm like feeling some way or something, that's her purpose.
Mm-hmm.
She's an asset.
Yeah.
Now I ain't trying to get with her. I give her advice on how to deal with her trifling ass man, but
Yeah, 'cause I remember this. The across the street there's this liquor store um, where a Hispanic girl works, right? And
mm-hmm,
she was kind of frumpy and heavy set and always looking down, always looking mean, right? So
mm-hmm,
I said, I'm gonna just try something. So I started giving her little compliments, right? And first she thought I was trying to trying to screw her.
mm-hmm,
'Cause, she kind of back up. She said thank you, but she thought I was trying to screw her. But over the time, I actually started bringing her out.
mm-hmm,
And then after a month, one day I came and she was wearing makeup. I said, "Oh," I said, you're trying to be a keeper."
mm-hmm,
And over time, over the course of like a year and a half, you actually see her transform herself just by little things, by
mm-hmm.
addressing her emotions and actually bringing her out. You actually can bring a woman out, but that's
Mm-hmm.
mastering the game.
I'm
That's
gonna tell you what,
mm-hmm.
BGS and ladies, y'all just gotta be a fly on the wall for this. I wonder how many dudes gonna get what you just told them. Oh,
Yeah,
I'm serious. I'm
yeah.
serious. I'm just like, fellas, you fellas running around here like they don't have any power with women, and the
Yeah.
game you just dropped.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't gonna lie. I paid money for that to meet. Damn. I'm. Oh snap! Hold up. Uh-oh. Okay. I'll let it happen.
All right.
I'm checking my messages. Anyway,
Oh.
right? No, but with the game you just gave, right? It's powerful. It's like it's what people call that mouthpiece because you have some idiots out here who think, oh, let me put this woman down and stuff. Let me break her down and she'll want to have sex with me. I'm like, dude, you that's how the old school player did it. He didn't like break her down. He sweet talked her.
Sweet doctor, yeah.
And it's just you could take any if a man do that, especially if she finds the man attractive, and just say every day, "Hey, you looking good? Oh, nice smile," something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Gradually, she gonna transform. She
She gonna
gonna come
transform.
out
She can come out. Yep.
because what it is. I'm breaking it down. A lot of people got something against the whole validation piece, but to be acknowledged like that is actually is powerful. It's actually creating something within her body.
Mm-hmm.
Like just showing that attention, just saying, "Hey, how you doing?" Just acknowledging, just saying, "You know what? You're not invisible."
Mm-hmm.
Boom.
And then
There's
other
too
people.
many guys I think that try to equate things like that as, oh, well, you just simping or this and that. They have a negative connotation to it. But in the same breath, they'll say, well, women like DNA. Oh yeah. Don't forget the A part.
The part,
Like
yeah,
Mhm.
and
attention.
the right A, yeah.
Yeah, and the
Mhm.
right type of attention because all women like that. The good ones, the bad ones, the strags,
Mhm.
whatever. But if you give the right woman the right type of
Mhm.
attention, she will start blossoming and she
Exactly.
will, direct that energy at you because you're the one that's actually addressing her emotionally
Mm-hmm.
without getting into her talking about her feelings or
Mm-hmm.
expressing them necessarily in some sort of tangible way. You'll be addressing it though.
Mm-hmm.
And whatever, because BGS just said something very good, talking to this girl who's in a shell,
Yeah, shell, yeah.
right? He's in a
Mhm.
shell. He's not trying to get with her. He's not trying to have sex with her. He's not trying to get anything from her.
Mm-hmm.
But he was giving her positive attention.
Mhm.
He wasn't trying to, nothing that he did made her feel like a slut or made her feel bad. It made her actually feel good. So whatever issues that she was wrestling with internally, they never, BJS didn't address that directly. He was just giving her positive attention, which helped her address it herself.
Mm-hmm.
And so this is where the blossoming comes from. Okay, well, maybe I'm not this ugly duckling. Maybe I'm not
Mhm.
whatever esteem issues or body image issues that she might have had for herself.
Mm-hmm.
This guy's paying me some attention. And even, I mean, she knew after a while that wasn't going to lead into any type of sexual anything. We know when it's going to lead somewhere and when it's not.
Mm-hmm.
But we will accept certain non-sexual attention because a male's non-sexual attention to us
Mm-hmm.
is like a drug.
Mm-hmm. And I was talking to no more than like a minute at a time.
Mm-hmm.
Like
That's
That's
just
all
all
you
it.
need.
That's
I'll
all it
tell you,
really
a minute
takes.
at a time, just
It's
talking.
just that potent.
Yeah, doing a transaction, saying a couple of little things, and walking off. A minute at a time. Get
Well,
a transformer.
you know what, BGS, a lot of dudes don't understand the power of what we called in DC just the rap. Just
Mm-hmm.
an ordinary conversation. You don't have to ask them for sex. Just that's why I tell men, I advise men, say, look, say hi to 3 women a day.
Yeah,
And then gradually move it to talking with them.
yeah.
You can I've known dudes who a woman ready to have sex with them on the spot just because of a regular conversation. No sexual innuendo or anything like that.
Because there's gonna be
Yeah.
one that you're gonna resonate with.
Mm-hmm.
And you don't
Exactly.
you don't know which one that is unless you're out there doing what?
Yeah, talking to them,
Talking to them.
saying hi. And I
Same thing.
say,
Same thing with neon gathering all this sand and filtering out for what? Diamonds.
mm-hmm,
You can't meet the bag unless you're out there doing what? Being available for it.
mm-hmm.
Same thing.
Exactly,
Yeah, the,
exactly.
the,
And
the game work. The game is the game.
yeah, and that's the whole mouthpiece thing, the conversation. I mean, I'm
Conversation.
gonna tell you what, I'm gonna tell you what, and me and a couple other guys talked about this back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
We said maybe setting up like a social event, and all that has to happen is the men talk to the women.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's how deep it is. It's like, in fact, in Japan they have the host clubs. That's
Mm-hmm.
basically all they doing.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it ain't just, they talking to the women, catering a bit, but these women are paying a lot of money for it.
And back, what is it? That old. Remember the what was it? I can't remember the name of the movie where they used to have like dance, like social dance clubs where you actually go up and dance with a woman.
Oh, I remember
Yeah,
those.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
And
And
that, yeah,
they
that's all
actually,
gigolos.
yeah, yeah, where they actually would dance with you. Actually have physical contact with them by dancing. You
Mm-hmm.
guys would pay for that.
Mm. I'm
But
gonna tell you what.
go ahead.
That's one thing I miss though, just that old style dancing. You could get a lot of energy just off
Yeah.
of that, man.
And you get
Yeah.
basic a lot of I think a lot of incels need that, just the physical contact that they're not used to. Get comfortable.
Mm.
Yeah. Oh, even like like for incels getting like a social gathering where they have to be there and talk to a woman,
Mm-hmm.
like
Yeah.
5 minutes, walk up and say hi and
Mm-hmm.
and talk for 5 minutes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, seriously, that's it though, because that was how I got the game.
Hmm.
Now people say I'm hitting the gym and everything, but I remember at first I didn't hit the gym.
Hmm.
All I could do, I could talk to women, I could dance.
Oh yeah, if you can dance as a black man, that's a superpower.
Yeah,
Yes.
it really is.
It's
It
a
really
superpower.
is.
Yeah, that is a superpower if you can dance.
And you don't even, as long as you ain't looking flicked out there, as we would say in DC, you do that 2-step or something,
Oh
just
yeah,
move,
yeah.
or especially the go-go music in
Oh yeah.
DC. That's the only thing I can dance to. I
Mhm.
used to get so much play just dancing with a woman to the
If you if
go-go beat.
Well, basically, if you have a song that you can dance to, or a genre you can dance to, get out on that for that genre, you,
Hmm.
that's superpower.
It is. It is. It
Yeah,
is because when the go-go beat comes on, I'm like, boom. I can't really dance to like these rap songs because I can't feel the beat in them.
yeah,
Right? I
yeah.
gotta have a strong drum beat for me to dance.
So basically, if say if you're not good with women, um, and you want to break the ice, I would say, believe it or not, it's gonna sound funny. Take guitar lessons. Get you an
Mm-hmm.
acoustic guitar. I remember this ugly dude, man. I mean, ugly dude, ugly Spanish dude had a fine ass woman,
Mm-hmm.
and I couldn't figure how he got her because he's married to her, right?
Mm-hmm.
So one day he's out in the parking lot, man. It popped up in the trunk, put out his acoustic guitar, started playing. I get it.
Mm.
I get it. Serenade. So if
Mm-hmm.
you're incel, you're not good with women, spend some money. Take guitar lessons. Go online, take guitar lessons. Strum a beat. If you strum a couple of beats,
Mm-hmm.
couple of chords, sing a little bit, that's a superpower. That's an
Mm-hmm.
icebreaker.
Yeah, I
What?
mean, I lived in the Midwest, and Kendra could attest to this, but I love when they do the line dancing. Well, it's stepping.
Yeah,
So, and even my mom and all my uncles, they used to do this thing called the bop. And
yeah.
if a black man can dance like the cha cha and the bop and all that,
Oh
that's
yeah,
smooth.
that's smooth.
It's
Yeah,
really smooth.
yeah. Oh yeah, you could get a like basically that's a superpower as far as pickup. But they
Yeah.
don't. But a lot of coaches don't talk about simple stuff. They don't have to be complex. Simple stuff. Basically, I always tell guys, if you go fishing, do you use bait that the fish like or bait that the fish don't like? You bait that the fish like. Do stuff she likes. Become expert in it. Master that skill.
Right. Well, the third option seems to be putting whatever bait you want on the line and then complaining that only certain fish come to this bait, but
Well,
not the other fish that you like.
that
Like,
you want. Yeah.
stop doing that.
Yeah.
Well, they should like this bait. Actually, no, they should not like that bait. And you should probably change the bait if you want that particular fish. No, 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 no. They should just be attracted to this bait. Okay.
And master the skill. Like Tony's
Mhm.
mastered her skill of being feminine and girly. She's mastered that skill. You know. So basically, just her interaction with Rom for like 3 minutes, you knew that she's mastered that skill. A
Yeah.
lot of women, a lot of millennials think being snarky is pickup for men.
No, 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 it's not.
Yeah, they think because they
Yep.
get snarky
Yeah.
mixed up with witty.
With witty. Yeah.
Snark
No,
and
no,
wit are two different things. You can be witty and not be snarky at all, and men will actually appreciate the quick thinking. But
hmm
if you're snarky, it's just an attitude, and then they're turned off.
Well, basically,
exactly.
being snarky is like playing the dozens with a man. You're putting yourself in his buddy's role
Right.
Yeah.
hmm
because that's what they do to each other. Make wise ass comments, but you're not a man. That's not
Exactly.
being witty.
True.
Exactly, exactly. And yo, I was thinking about that whole dancing piece about using it as bait. I'm like,
Yeah.
fellas, that's another thing I'd say, dude. She's backing that thing up probably. She started
Yeah.
dancing and she give you that booty. Shoot.
Yeah.
Or she danced close.
Yeah.
I knew some women, they say they love to rub those breasts up against the man while they dancing. They like to dance close. I'm like, dude.
Remember in Insecure with Molly and Dro?
Mm-hmm.
And Dro was married and Molly wasn't gonna give him the time of day till they started dancing.
Dude,
And all of a sudden,
dude, they
that's
better
when it hit
listen.
her. That's when it hit her.
Dude,
Dan,
I used
Dan,
to say, that used to be my best thing, man. I just take them to a club.
yeah.
Take them to a club. People say, "Why take sand to the beach?" Because I just want this particular sand.
Uh, be-
So like,
because that's an excuse to make body contact.
oh man. And I'm gonna tell you what, this is how deep it is. I talked about this online before. I never forget this party. It was like maybe about 9 sisters in there, I mean, if we're gonna rate them 8 and above, real fine, 20 dudes.
Mm-hmm.
Most of these dudes standing on the sideline. It was to the point I had these fine women. They sandwiching me, one on all fours in front of me. The other one's rubbing up against me on the back and stuff just because I
Mm-hmm.
got out there.
Yeah.
And it wasn't even my best song to dance to. That was the thing.
If you mix music, body contact, and alcohol, need I say more? Music, which opens her senses, her emotions,
hmm
body contact, and alcohol.
hmm
You open it in all three doors.
Well,
hmm
that happened to me once.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
hmm
well, speak on it, pray
Well,
tell.
that was an 8-year relationship, believe it or not. But I
Oh,
was
really?
22. Yeah,
Okay.
he
Okay.
took me to a rooftop bar in Marina Del Rey,
Oh,
and
okay.
he gave me. We drank, and then he could not even really dance that good with to fast music,
Uh-huh.
but
hmm
he got me to slow
That's me.
dance with him, and
Uh-huh.
I fell in love that
Yep.
night.
Yep.
Oh, honey. That's
Yeah.
me though. Like I said, the only music I can dance to is go go, DC go go.
I
Like
don't
all
know what
this
that
other
sounds
some
like.
Oh, it's just a continuous drum beat. Just
Oh,
look it up. It's a continuous.
okay.
It's a heavy percussion and everything. And the way the style with go, you could do whatever to it, and you looking good doing it. But when you say that slow dance thing,
Yeah, yeah,
if I slow dance with them, it was all over.
yeah. With a slow dance, you can smell the hormones popping off of them as you slow dance.
hmm
Mm-hmm.
If you
Uh-oh.
can't slow dance,
Mm-hmm.
I remember I pissed some dude off at a club one time.
Mm-hmm.
It's dude. I saw this woman. She looked like Angela Bassett, right? Just a little bit slimmer. So
Mm-hmm.
I asked her to dance. I asked her for a slow dance. We ain't even dance. We dancing and stuff. I say, hey, who that dude over there? Oh, he just a friend. It's like,
What it was her man, huh?
I don't know what he was. I put it like this. They came to the club the next week holding hands. I was like, okay.
Yeah, all right, yeah, yeah,
But she get hot because I'm gonna tell you what. Now, BGS, you probably had this happen. You slow
yeah,
dance with a woman, and it's
yeah.
she's she's touching you, but it's like she kind of cool with it. But then she get into it, put those
Yeah.
arms around
Oh yeah,
tighter
oh
and
yeah, oh
stuff,
yeah. And them
bury
hips
that
start,
head in your chest.
yes, yep, and them hips start rubbing. Yep.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, yep,
Mm.
yeah.
Trust me. Any dude, seriously, I lost count how many women I seduced because I took them to a club. You just took it, they loosens them up, and in fact, you can watch a woman dance and
Yeah,
tell a lot about her sexuality.
yeah. But basically, somebody says Marcus Left said reasons. No, actually, turn the lights down low. Baby, come close by Smokey Robinson.
Mm-hmm.
If you
Oh,
want to,
wow.
that is the
Yeah.
best one. Bring
Well,
that
I'm gonna
one
tell
up.
you.
Baby, come close. Slow dance.
Mm-hmm. Well,
Hmm.
that's why you don't get those songs anymore. They were producing too many babies. Like Barry White
Yeah.
probably produced more babies than anything. The deep state had to take care of him. They were like, oh, hold up, he created too many babies
Too
out
many
this
babies.
joint.
Yeah, yeah,
Cause Barry, he get up there and say like, may I have the honor of taking off your clothes. It's
yeah.
like, yeah, no, don't touch that. Leave them
You
panties alone.
remember
I'll
back in the day,
take that off.
Rom, we put in one of them slow songs in the background and put on your deep voice and talk through
Oh
it.
yeah.
Yeah,
Oh man.
yeah.
That was
That was
game right there.
that was
That's why
game
those
right there.
R&B songers,
Yep,
that's why those R&B singers and stuff
yeah,
really made money.
yeah, yep. That's like Ron. That's how come Ron plays jazz in the background of his videos.
You peeped that?
I do. Come on, Ron.
All
I'm
right,
old
man.
school. I'm old
Yeah.
school. I know
Yeah,
what's
people
happening.
don't know.
Yeah,
Yeah, people don't know. And see, that's the senses though.
yeah,
See, what men have to learn is you want to appeal to her senses. That's why you need to smell good. Like a
yeah.
hygiene, like I talk to a lot of women and they complain about a man's hygiene
Hmm.
because he
Always.
ain't smelling good.
Yeah,
Like you gonna mess with some women out here, you might at least one shower a day.
yeah,
Preferably two if you need to, if you messing with a woman.
yeah. Go ahead, Neon. You got feedback, but yeah,
I'm sorry
that's all
if
right.
there's
Go
an
ahead.
echo.
Well, go ahead.
No,
Jump
I was
on it.
just okay. I was just gonna agree with what Ron Wills was saying about the hygiene because I was in the chat earlier and I said the same thing. Like I don't think a lot of guys understand how important that is, especially when it comes to like cleanliness and fragrance. Like fragrances make women wet.
They do.
I mean, it's a psychological language too, like fragrance.
Mm-hmm.
Or
That
pheromones.
hygiene is a monster. Listen, let's keep everything 100. If you want me to do certain stuff to you and enjoy it, you need to be clean.
Hmm.
No ifs, ands, no buts. Needs to be immaculately clean because when I present myself, I am immaculately clean
Reverse the game.
from
What,
the
what would
top
you do
to
if you
the
had to do
bottom.
something to her body? Would you want her to be clean?
Mm-hmm.
Smell good.
Exactly.
Because you want her to smell good. You want her to be clean.
Right. Because I'm going to come through smelling like oud and roses.
Hmm.
So what you going to do? You know what
Hmm.
I'm saying? And and baby oil, and it's going to be listen,
Hmm.
it's going to be smelling and tasting real nice
Hmm.
because it's going to be clean.
Say
Hmm.
that
Extra
then,
clean.
Kendra. Hey.
Extra clean. Like extra clean to the
Yeah.
nth power clean. Like you going to be trying to figure out do she ever get dirty? Has she ever been musty in her life?
Right?
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yep.
come on, you need to be clean.
Yep.
And like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you want a woman to do certain stuff to you,
Mm-hmm.
you can't be showing up low key sweaty. You know what I'm saying? Without like not.
Well, you
Yeah,
know
Just
me,
that's
Kendra.
right,
You know I'm
Kendra.
the weirdo. I like the pheromones, so
hmm.
you know the weirdo. The other twin likes the pheromones, so.
The
Then,
pheromones
then,
are fine. They just can't be funky.
yeah, well, yeah, they have to be. Yeah, they have to be natural. Yeah.
Well, Kevin Samuels, he dropped that video the other day about men's hygiene, and he was talking about things that I was like, oh my goodness. Like, he was telling the dudes exactly what to clean, how to clean it, and everything. It was a
Mm-hmm.
step-by-step
They need it.
tutorial.
That's what they need. That's what they need because they want to go to the next level. If they want a
Right.
92 octane, she's very particular, so it has to be immaculate because they're not going to
Yeah, he
accept
was
anything less.
dropping some serious.
Yeah.
I was like, wow, that was
Yeah.
almost embarrassing that he had.
Wait,
Well,
It,
not that he had to say it, but I mean, he
Z-
dropped the
yeah,
knowledge on that.
they need it because they weren't taught and they weren't. And he's actually doing them a favor because you want the kind of women that you want. You don't want
Mm-hmm.
to drop back down and get the other kind of women. You want the woman that's particular. You want the woman that wants you immaculate. If you want that woman, you have to dress and present yourself to actually get her. It's called
Mhm.
bait.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I sent those guys to him because you
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
can
and can
complain.
I mention something else
Go
too?
ahead.
Um, men's your home and where you sleep and everything, because Kevin mentioned that too. But I don't know if any ladies have ever slept on Egyptian cotton sheets. But those things, I'm gonna just tell y'all men out here. Oh my
Hmm.
goodness. Egyptian cotton sheets.
That's
That's
the
all I gotta
that,
say.
that's a 92.
Oh, I
That's a 90.
forgot.
You're
Darn.
that's a 90. Darn. You're true to yourself, babe.
I'm just saying, like, I had never slept on any, and I slept on some, and I
Hmm.
was like, this is love right here.
Hmm.
I had never slept on Egyptian cotton sheets. Amazing.
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah. Normally Egyptian cotton is very expensive, so you're not gonna see it all the time. Normally, Egyptian cotton is actually worn rather than put on a bed.
Well, yeah, these were on a bed, and it was it was
Yeah, of
great.
course. That's why it's Egyptian cotton. It feels good to the skin.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah, and 92s are actually into the sensual, subtle sensual.
I guess so. I'm just have to
Uh-huh.
admit it.
You,
Darn.
Ain't nothing wrong with this.
you,
Yeah.
you admitted every statement. You admit it. Come on now, be true to yourself.
Yeah, I
Hey,
will.
Tony,
Yes. Yes.
that little thing I don't want to mention, I could tell.
Oh,
Hmm.
okay.
Hmm.
Hey,
I
it's BGS does it maybe a different way.
I do
I'm
it a
like
different
just
way.
taking,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm just taking a look and I say,
Mhm. I
yeah.
well, like the
I'm,
first 3 minutes of hearing her talk, I can tell who she is basically and
mm-hmm,
what class she's in. First
mm-hmm.
3 minutes.
Wow, you guys are experts. I guess
Yeah. Oh
that's
yeah.
do what you do.
Well, I'm gonna tell
Like
you
Kendra,
what.
like Kendra thought she was an 85. I said, no, you're an 87, baby.
Oh no, oh, please, she far from 85.
No, she's not
Look,
85. Neon's an
far
80.
from her.
Neon hasn't decided yet. Neon cats haven't decided which way they're gonna go yet.
Yeah, yeah, but check it out though.
Neon's actually a 92, but she's pretending that she's not.
Oh, okay. Well, check this out. Check this out, because Tony, you was saying how we know all this stuff that the old school player,
Mm-hmm.
or it wasn't even like a big player thing. It was just within the culture.
Mm-hmm.
You spend a lot of time studying women.
Yes, you do.
A player, a dude who deal with a lot of women, actually studying women, and he's paying attention to little stuff. He don't have to read anything, but at the very least, he's going to know like how they react and everything. Now, see, I grew up in a home full of like some women who other guys would consider dimes, but they were volatile as hell too. They slit your throat.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like it was in my best interest to know, like, pick out moods and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's what a lot of guys, who really good with women, they can read it. They actually able to relate to a woman better. They can actually talk to a woman better. And that's really the key. A lot of guys focus. I mean, it's good to focus on your bait and stuff, but you still got to say, all right, I want to get with this woman. I need to have a general idea how she going to respond to me
Mm-hmm.
and why she respond. And it's just really a matter of every single time a man deals with a woman is just cataloging, okay, what was the reaction? What happened? What did I do? All of that. And then after a while, it becomes boom, easy. That's why I can look and just say, all right, I know she's going to get along with me. I know if I get along with her, this is what I'm going to have to do and put up with, which depending on the situation, I might. And then I know this person is just like, just wave and keep moving.
Mm-hmm.
And see, I'm not just looking at the facial features or body type, but then I'm assessing the classes, even though I didn't do it to the level that BGS did, break it down.
Yeah.
But I can still generally tell if I'm dealing with somebody what their social class is.
I mean, you can tell. The thing is, all I do is actually categorize them. Everybody knows what they are. When I say everybody knows what they are, just the categories actually kind of bring it home. That's all it does.
Yeah, and it's actually a good thing for somebody who really doesn't know, because then they'll get to the point it becomes automatic. It becomes automatic. Like you said something about the voice, like especially in this area, the DC Baltimore area, I can listen to the voice tone and generally tell where they from.
Yeah, well, yeah, you can.
You're like, okay, this person is like from this part of Baltimore, this person's from this part of DC, this is how they grew up. This is what I'm gonna have to do. I might look at one, talk to him. I say, okay, what I got on, sweats, all of that, ordinary shoes. Okay, she ain't gonna be very receptive. I'm gonna have to work hard to get her attention.
Yeah, like a 92 is very selective about how they use words.
Yeah, exactly.
Very selective about how they use words. Very careful about it because they've been trained that way.
Well, you know what? I was talking with one of my co-parents. Line sisters, right? And total 92 octane. And I actually like talking with her because we were joking around. You know how 92 might joke around and stuff, but not like in that street way that we might talk on here, but they're going to joke around in a very proper tone, even if they joke it. And it was kind of fun. It was kind of fun. In fact, we got an AKA on here, right?
Yeah, we got Rice. Rice is AKA.
Yeah, my co-parents AKA. So it's like, I've dealt with a lot of AKAs, Deltas too. I got some blackmail material for some Deltas, but we won't go there.
Anyway, I guess we go about 15 more minutes and let Char go to bed after that.
All right. Cambridge. Oh, yeah, Charles Faulkner. Charles knows.
Well, yeah, he's friendly neighborhood officer of the goddamn law.
Yeah, see, Charles more Baltimore. See, I ain't Baltimore. I'm still I'm just a DC person that's transplanted and stuff.
Okay.
I'm chicken wings and mambo sauce and whatnot. I don't even. Hey, we don't play with that in DC and stuff. All those black people get their chicken wings and mambo sauce from that Chinese joint. So we don't play with that.
Do all 92s go to college? Yes, they do.
Oh, no, yeah, they will find their way. That's usually where they hone their stuff. They join a sorority or try to hang out with like the more upper crust because they're ambitious and they looking for guys to deal with that. Because that's what.
Yeah, go ahead.
They play Nico geography. You go to the parties. You bet you got to pass some stuff. It's like, what school you go to? Who you know? Boom, boom, boom.
Yep. Who you know? Got to have a degree.
Yeah.
Probably an advanced degree, like a master's or something like that. But at the very least, a bachelor's.
Yeah.
Wait
a minute. Hold on. Somebody say they've been Chinese. Somebody say they've been in DC for 17 years and never tried mumbo sauce. Damn, they gentrifying so much down there. Go over there around Benning Road. Go around the shrimp boat or something. Find one of those Chinese places around there or something. Trust me, they'll have it. You gotta go like on the Benning Road side over in Northeast. I don't think they've gentrified over there because they're kind of crazy over there. They might not be going easily. But you can find, trust me. But basically, any Chinese place in DC is going to sell chicken wings and mambo sauce.
Chicken wings and mambo. What is mambo sauce?
I'm afraid to ask what's in it. It's just a regular sauce, like a hot sauce, got ketchup, bunch of stuff.
Okay.
And they got about three different. They got several versions of it and stuff. So if you see somebody from DC or something, they got like some chicken wings and French fries and just some sauce all over it. It looks like a big mess.
Okay.
That's authentic.
Okay. Yeah.
Listening to the
That
go-go.
almost sounds like Chicago and our mild
Hot
sauce.
sauce. Yeah. Yeah. They
It
wouldn't.
probably
Mild
is.
sauce is
It,
something
would-
else.
it wouldn't
Yeah.
fly in California. Too messy. In LA.
What's out here, BGS?
I said. Well, in other words, if it looks like a big mess in LA, it wouldn't fly.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
We don't
We
like
Man,
our.
we like clean plates out here.
Yeah, we do.
listen, we want our food in them foam trays that fold over.
You know,
There
the
you
only
The
go.
fries
the only
and
thing
everything got to be covered in a sauce,
the only
and then
thing
that's
that
just it.
the only thing that's a mess that black folks in LA eat is actually chili cheese fries with onions on
Mm.
top.
Okay, that's what
Or
y'all do.
Johnny's pastrami's.
Oh, Johnny's pastrami. Well, they're not sloppy.
Hmm. Oh, okay. But Kendra,
Y'all them new niggas over there that don't like sloppy
uh-uh.
food. Listen, we
Yeah.
want some sloppy food around here.
Yeah.
If you are not in Chicago properly, if
Uh-huh.
you have not had chicken wings
Mm.
and French fries with mild sauce all over the whole thing,
That's how you got to do it with mambo
that's how
sauce.
you gotta do it. That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. Right?
Yeah.
That's how you gotta do it, right? Because you ain't doing it
Yeah.
right if it's not like that.
Yeah, and it got to be in that styrofoam because if you
It,
know they got some restaurants who trying to do it all formal. It's
Oh
like that the
man.
same thing. That's a bow. No, it got to be
yeah,
that.
it's gotta be in that styrofoam. If it's not in that styrofoam, and it's like, I don't even want it. I don't even know what you're doing. What are you
And
Hmm.
doing?
that mambo
Uh,
sauce, that
the only,
mambo
on-
sauce could be sriracha, right?
yeah. Well, yeah. Well, you don't put that much sriracha on anything. You kill
I
yourself.
put a ton of siracha on
Or
everything.
you kill yourself with sriracha. Put too much
I love sriracha
sriracha.
sauce.
Frank's Red Hot.
We
I like Frank's Red Hot.
or basically go to what Tommy's and get a chili burger. That's
Yes,
sloppy.
Okay.
yes.
That's
All
all
right,
over.
Tony. When I come out there to see you, gonna take me to get that, right?
Yeah. Take them.
Oh, okay, I'll be your tour guide.
Which one you gonna take them? The one
I'm
in
sure you will, there.
I'll probably no,
take the
I'll
one
take you to
in
Johnny's
Hollywood,
pastrami's though.
huh? Johnny's
Johnny's
or
pastrami.
then I take them to Tommy's off the in Hollywood.
Yeah, Tommy's
Tony,
burger.
Tony,
And
Yeah,
then what
Tommy.
you
about
gonna
that
take
place?
him on a tour, Tony? And what else you gonna show him, Tony? Hey, Zed.
Oh my gosh. I'm just trying to be
Hey,
nice and
hey, Tony,
hospitable.
take him to Yee's and get the
Oh yes.
yeah, take
Oh
him
my
to
gosh.
the shrimp fried rice. Yeah,
Oh yes.
yeah.
That is that rice is so greasy now. Well, it's always been
Is it?
greasy, I
Is it
guess.
greasy?
I didn't
Mm.
notice when I was younger, but now I notice how greasy it
Uh,
is. But
okay.
it's so good.
It is. Yeah, that's the best shrimp fried rice in the world.
Yeah, it
Hmm.
is.
Yee's.
Okay. You know what I like about each city? Each city got its style. That's like if I go to any city, I can't just go to like any restaurant. I got to say, okay, where the hood at? I even
Mhm.
did that in Puerto Rico. You know, you got to find the hood or wherever that's where you get the authentic culture at. You know, because like in DC, you got all these big buildings and everything, and all these people moving in. But yeah, like I said, you got to go in the hood to get the authentic culture, and you know,
And
got to hear some go-go playing somewhere. And,
go to M&M's for pancakes.
Yeah,
oh,
M&M or
oh,
Roscoe.
okay.
Like I gotta
Okay.
have Roscoe.
Oh, chicken and waffles,
Yeah,
Roscoe's. Oh
chicken
yeah,
and
yeah.
Shoot,
waffles,
I heard
Roscoe.
about that in DC.
Oh yeah,
Shoot,
yeah, yeah. It's
chicken.
famous. Oh yeah,
Yes,
yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, you got to have the waffles at Roscoe's.
yes.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
with the chicken, get with the gravy on top.
Even Obama came in there. I'm
Oh yeah.
Pico Brea. Yeah.
The original one. No, the
Yeah.
weird one's actually in Hollywood and Sunset and
Right.
Gower. Yeah,
But that one had big roaches in it the last time I went in there. I'm
Sunset
done.
and Gower. I ain't been down to Sunset and Gower in a long time.
That had a big roach. Yeah.
Oh,
What?
in Hollywood,
Yes.
that one clean.
I'm not kidding. They were all crawling outside when we were waiting in line to
Oh
get.
really? Oh yeah, I
Yes.
wouldn't have gone in. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or if you want the big pancakes, actually go to what was it in downtown? What was it called? The pantry.
I don't know if I've ever been
You ain't
there.
been to the pantry? Come on,
No,
Tony.
I haven't.
Come on, Tony.
Because I didn't like really going downtown.
You ain't been to the pantry?
No.
Go to the pantry
I'm gonna go to the pantry. I'll go.
on 9th. Go to the pantry on 9th. Right down the street from Staples Center. on Ninth. Still there. It's been there for like 40 years. Go to the pantry.
Okay, I haven't gone there, but I've gone to Pans.
And if you've been to Pans, go to the pantry.
I will. I'll go there.
Pans ain't got Pans. The thing is that you're probably gonna need a to-go plate. Get the
Yeah.
if you're going for breakfast, get the omelet.
Okay.
Get the omelet. If the pancakes are probably too big for you, I'm sure you don't eat
Yeah, I
that much.
don't eat
Yeah,
that much
yeah, yeah,
too much pancakes. Yeah.
yeah. And get the if you're gonna get the omelet and get the sourdough toast, the thick sourdough toast. You put some jelly on top of that bad boy. Oh,
Yeah.
oh,
I
oh,
love sourdough toast.
I was gonna say is nigga, nigga. with
Nervous
grape
here.
jelly and the sourdough. Oh man, nigga.
Right.
Anyway, any closing thoughts, folks? Any last questions for Rom? He's in a rare mood tonight, though. Rom.
Well,
Yeah,
I
man.
appreciate the platform because it's nice and calm and peaceful. There's no arguing, yelling, and this
Oh,
is a safe place for men and women. Rom, you've created that as well, so I appreciate it. I go to your channel and I look at your videos.
yeah, and go to his Hello Ladies.
Yes, that's
Mm-hmm.
He gives me a
excellent.
lot of game for ladies, a lot of stuff for like Neon. You should already be subscribed to Hello Ladies.
Yeah.
Same thing for
Yeah.
you cats. A lot of game,
Yeah,
especially when you're
thank
in
you.
the bag.
I'm subscribed to his channels.
All
Oh,
right.
thank you, love. Thank you, love. Hey, you know what though? I'll tell you what, and see, this is my main thing. I know there's been like a lot of back and forth between brothers and sisters, but I love y'all because y'all entertained me, and plus y'all took care of me. Yeah, sisters always, and
Yeah, they do.
not in a sexual level, but
Yeah.
like sisters. I'm gonna tell you what. Here's the beauty of y'all. Y'all can cut a brother, but when y'all giving love to a brother,
Yeah.
that is so beautiful. That's so beautiful, and you know. I
And
don't mind reaching out now. If I might get on y'all sometimes, but that's tough love. But to me,
Right.
that's why Kendra, I said the sisters who used to like grab me and stuff, they weren't mean and stuff. It was tough love. They were
mm,
like, "Look, dude, you're a good dude, you got a good heart. We see you
yeah,
going someplace. We don't want that woman to play you." Like I used to get some older sisters, they'll see me talking to some young fast girl. They'd be like, "Hold up, brother, nah, not her, baby, not her.
mm,
You can do better than that." It wasn't even the dudes, it'd be the women,
yep.
older women, and they would just grab me. And see, that's what we gotta get back to. And some of it is gonna be tough love.
Mm,
Trust me, I got so much tough love from black women, and I knew it was love. I wasn't mad at them, you know. I knew it was love. They were keeping me out of trouble. So I don't mind that, but we need that and just the fun. I mean, it ain't deep, you know, Tony. You know what, sis? I love you, but you know, we just having fun on here.
Right.
And
Exactly.
if you need some, hey, I'm out that way. You need something, just say, "Hey, Rom, you know, I need some help with something." I was like, "All right, I'm bringing the black Tims with me out there for you too." You know, seriously, and that's how I just need to be.
Black
That's
Tim's
just
in that hoodie, huh?
yeah. Oh,
Well,
y'all
I
don't
mean,
know. I
that's
can
how I
go to
feel about these Vins platforms out here. Like for ROM, for BGS, for even C Boogie. Like you guys are actually, for me, when I say truth,
Mm,
truth is love.
mm-hmm.
So I can take it. You know, if it's truth, then I take that as a gesture of love so that I can get better.
Yeah. Yeah, because that's how I got. That is how. I mean, I'm telling you, I've had some sisters just grab me up, call me on my bullshit,
mm,
and it wouldn't be like they just trying to break me down, but you felt the love because they would be like, "Look, baby, hold up, nah, you better than that, baby." You
mm,
know, it was cool. You know, sometimes you gotta take it, but see, because at the end of the day, all we got is each other.
mm,
Right.
That's at the end of the day. That's all we got is each other. And trust me, and I know BGS, he could get even deeper on this. And I saw it driving through DC with the gentrification because I hadn't been through some parts of DC in like 20 years. And
oh yeah.
I'm driving through places I used to have to drive through fast. And I'm like, wait a minute, I can get out and walk.
Mm-hmm.
You know, might have to worry about some young white girl running by with her dog or something.
You saw that, huh?
Man, yeah. I was like, damn. I remember the time a white person wouldn't even think about coming through here by
Yeah.
herself. A white girl?
It's been pacified. It's In fact,
Yeah. So.
yeah, listen to the
Oh yeah, I'm gonna listen
the
to
order
that.
actually sent you because actually even Dr. Claudia is actually on that one too.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna
Toward
check
the
that out.
toward the end, but yeah, it's deep.
Yeah, no, because we got to. So at the end of the day, all we got is each other.
Yep.
So I don't mind talking to you. And plus, y'all know y'all be looking good and stuff. Y'all
Oh,
be looking
they always
fly.
rhyme now. They were ready.
Man, y'all be looking so good. Y'all be like, that's why I be bugging sometime when y'all be acting like I can't get a man. I say, y'all just have to chill out.
They
Just chill out.
it's not a man, it's the right one. That's the thing is
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, that's true.
it was.
That part.
It's about getting the right one because they all around. I mean, you know, but
All
it's
right.
like, okay, not you, dude. And then
Yeah.
not you, dude.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
really
So I'm
not.
trying to get the youngins to actually dig in. All right, you're gonna have to do some sifting. It's not gonna just come to you
Mm,
automatically. Got to get in there and digging, you
you
know,
All
do.
right.
and
You
All right. That's
definitely
real
do
talk.
have to do the
sifting out.
you got I put it as having to take a lot of the L's before you can get that W.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You eating a lot of L's and they're not necessarily bad. It's just you going through and it's like
You
thought you was gonna be more than this, dude, and
yeah.
it's not gonna
Hmm.
work.
You want
Yep.
basically you want to know that it's L at the beginning rather
I
than
do
the end.
want my L. I
You
like
want it at
the
the
fresh
beginning
taste of L in the morning.
in the
I
morning.
need you to give me my L early so
Yep.
that I can just move on from
Gonna move
this.
on.
Right.
Yep. Yep. You want that. You trust and believe. You want that L early. Okay. You want to know. So
Hmm.
sister. So even for guys, you want to know that L early. If she gives you the rejection within 30 seconds, you have a nice day.
Hmm.
And say thank you for the opportunity.
Hmm.
You should tell her that. I appreciate you. Thank you for the opportunity, and walk off
Hmm.
because she did you a favor. She stopped it.
Exactly.
She rejected you, but thank you for the opportunity, and move on.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
No, I actually like situations like that. It's like, okay, yeah, you know what's up right away. You can like get that one.
Yeah.
Or you can be like me and figure out who's gonna reject you before you even say anything
Oh
to
yeah,
them.
yeah, yeah.
So
Well, if you approach enough, you actually know beforehand.
mm-hmm.
Oh, no, I know. I've been there before. You know,
Mm-hmm.
I know that look.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you give me that look. Let me move on.
Mm-hmm.
The way she turned her head a little bit. No, okay, she's closed. Let me
Mm-hmm.
sure this open. But that one over there in the corner, yeah, you, come here, right there. I see. I see the way you're looking. Come here. Don't.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, come here. Yeah, you. Why me? Because the way you look. Come here. Now talk.
Mm-hmm.
But don't give me that. But hey, come here. But you already know because you
Yeah,
already pre-screened her. Anyway, folks,
exactly.
thank you, Rom. Anything you want to talk about before you go?
No, I just appreciate. I love all y'all. I love all y'all. I appreciate being y'all energy. Y'all energy really does something for me. And like I said, I like being in a woman's energy.
Oh, we
It
love
it,
you
it
too,
brings me.
sweetheart.
Oh, thank you,
Thanks,
baby.
Rom. We love you too. Thank you.
Thank you, sweetie. Thank you. Thank you. I just appreciate it and stuff. Just need that energy, and I'm working on the fellas for y'all. I'm working on the fellas.
Oh,
Awesome.
Uh,
after we get through the Pookie and Ray Ray wars,
Oh no.
that's been rekindled. So, yeah, I think it's just a mating dance. They're showing dominance over each other, and I think it'll die down within a month.
mm, well, I got my opinions about that, but that takes it on another
I started to
conversation.
jump into it. I said, you know what? I'm gonna take this one off. I'm not gonna get into it this time. I started to
Hmm.
jump and say, I'm said they ain't approached me with it, so I'm gonna actually leave it alone.
Mm. Yeah, well, you know what? I just recently did something on it because it's one of my like best supporters. So I
Oh,
said he didn't even ask for it. I just said no. The way this dude support me, I said, "What do you want, man?"
mm,
And dude just said he was that nerd type who was cool with thugs, and
yeah,
that's a reality. It's not always black and white.
you basically and Kevin said it the other night. A lot of these guys fronting as educated lames and they're stuck.
Mm,
Hmm.
Basically, they want a Tony, okay, but they don't want to do work for a Tony.
mm,
And they're looking down on, say, like a Kendra, even though Kendra suits them better.
Mm-hmm.
So they're pissed off.
Mm.
So they don't want to do the work to actually get a Tony, get off the couch, make more money, be more successful, actually get a Tony, because in their heads, they think that's what they're worth.
Mm.
I see.
And they're trying to pick a Tony, but they're not ready for a Tony.
Mm.
They don't need a Tony. What they need is a Kendra.
And what
Yeah,
they
that's
don't
true.
realize is that they're really just the other side of the coin
Yeah,
for
Mm-hmm.
the
yeah,
Exactly.
women who do the same thing. They should get the select men, but you aren't. First of all, you're too lazy to do what it takes to actually get a select man and to get in his circle and get in his
Mm-hmm.
space so that you can be chosen by him.
yeah.
And they're pissed off that the men who suit them better are not those masters of the universe type dudes or what have you.
They're the
They're the blue collar. I
work
go to work every day. I come back. You know what I'm saying? That guy. And
that
it's
guy.
like, well, he not successful enough. He don't got enough money. Yeah. And you're 262 pounds. So, you know,
Right.
pick
Yeah,
a
You're a
thing.
linebacker.
you're a
Yeah.
linebacker.
Yeah.
But I went to college and he didn't. So what?
Mm.
Yeah. And same thing that they're saying. Either do the like Yoda said, do or do not. Do not try. Either
Mm-hmm.
do it or don't. And Kevin's getting pissed off. He said, wait a minute. Are you gonna do the work to get where you need to go, or you need to step off and go back down and be happy?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I'm tired of actually fronting with him. You know.
Well, that's where a bunch of us. That's kind of what I'm getting tired of because whatever I got, I had to work for.
Mm-hmm.
Every single thing I had to figure it out. I had to take the lumps. Dealing with women. Oh, I got some great rejection stories, but I learned from them. I didn't get mad at the women. I say, oh, okay, I ain't getting caught like that again. Let me
Yeah.
see. Let me think about what I did. Everybody had to do. Or I get a lot of women who will say something about my body build, but people don't know how much time I spend in the gym.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, Kevin was just put him on blast. He said, "You're 30 years. You're 28 to 30 years old. You got a master's degree, sleeping on, basically staying at home with your mom,
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
earning
Exactly.
earning like $30,000 a year when you should be earning 60
Mm-hmm.
or 70 or 80 or whatever you're supposed to be earning with your degree." And,
Exactly.
and you go to step to Miss Tony and tell her your story, and she's gonna look at you like, okay, but you have a master's degree. How come you're not doing better?
Mm-hmm.
Take more classes and get no, she's gonna start saying within a week.
Mm-hmm.
She might like you. You're intelligent, you got a degree, but the thing is you're not ambitious. Not working hard enough. You're lazy.
Exactly. And it's nothing. Look, anybody can have anything they're willing to work for.
Hmm.
That's the one thing in life. If you want $1 million, you can get it if you're willing to work for it.
Hmm.
You want the best mate, if you're willing to work for it.
Yeah.
I know some people don't think they have to work. The person should just like them. Shoot, I wish it was like that in life.
I'd love to give all them dudes 100 octane for like a week.
Oh shit.
And they be running out screaming.
You know what?
For a
Actually,
week.
you know what? They want those tight, but like I said, I got a couple in my circle. You know which one I'm talking about. And then I can find if I want to, that can expand higher. But you got to realize what level you got to be at.
Mm-hmm.
It's deeper. I mean,
See,
shoot, you got.
you'd be broke within 3 days with your life savings gone and figuring out why.
Mm-hmm.
She's like,
And you
oh,
got to be thorough. You got to be thorough at that level too. I mean, you can't
because
because you
it's not just money, but it's also status too.
Yeah, and it's a lot to it. It's a lot to it. I've known women who've dealt with NFL players and stuff.
If
You
if,
know,
if you want to know, see a 900 octane, have her prove it, just pick up her phone, have her unlock her phone, and actually go through her Rolodex basically, and you can tell you
mm-hmm,
if she's 100 octane or not.
mm-hmm,
Can't recognize them names. She's not 100 octane.
mm-hmm. And see, that's the thing guys got to understand. Guys want the dimes and all of that. I was like, well, can you deal with other guys trying to get at her?
Oh, Lord. You
Like all the time, like guys in her DMs if she's on social media.
I can tell you this: if you want a dime, you better at least have a black belt before you actually get her,
Mm-hmm.
because you're gonna need a protector. Because guys are actually gonna be very aggressive coming towards her.
Mm-hmm.
Better learn how to
And
fight.
they will talk about you in front of your face. You like, what you with him for?
Yeah, they sure will.
Seriously.
Hmm.
I mean, shoot, that happens with some fine 85 octanes in the hood. So you know it's going to happen at that level.
Yeah, if you get a dime, well, dimes come in all levels, and it's
Mm-hmm.
especially gonna come in the hood. Jesus, you better know how to fight if you get an 85 octane that's a dime,
Mm-hmm.
because they gonna try you.
Yeah.
They gonna try you. The 92s and hundreds might, because they have something to lose, probably won't. But down there in the ghetto,
Yeah. You
like
better be ready. You're going to be tried. You will
like
be
I said,
tried.
it's like parking your Beamer in the projects
Mm-hmm.
without it being watched. Okay.
Oh my
Mm-hmm.
gosh.
No, that's what it's like.
Good
It's
analogy.
seriously.
Oh God. I mean, I had eights, right? And basically there's certain places you can't go
Yeah.
because dudes want to try you. They just want to try you.
Yeah. I mean, it's vicious. That's why I did a video about competition. And some guys, they didn't want to get in competition. I'm like, well, don't you gonna be in competition, even if a dude don't get in your face, somebody get in your woman's ear.
Hmm.
And if they're a player about it, they're gonna find out everything you're not doing for.
If you want to know if she's eight and above, take her out to a busy restaurant and go to the bathroom and walk back.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
If somebody ain't passing by to say hello, then she's not an 8 and above.
I like that. That's actually some true stuff. Trust me.
Hey, nigga.
Man,
I can tell you some stories, Ron.
oh, I got some stories about that
I don't
too.
know
It's
you
just
do. That's how
you
you can tell.
serious.
The
Yeah.
sevens, not so much. Sixes, there's regular. Eights and above, trust and
Mm-hmm.
believe. You go to the bathroom and walk back. Somebody's actually passing by and saying hello to your woman.
Mm-hmm. They might even be in her face.
Yeah.
Yeah. They will be in her face. They be trying to holler. They don't see you walk away. No, I got some stories behind that.
And
I'm
watch
gonna say to go to some jaws a few times.
Yeah, watch her body language too. If she turns her head away, then she's good. If she doesn't, she's a flirt.
Mm-hmm.
She bears watching.
Yeah.
But anyway, that's just a throw off.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm ready to go to sleep, man.
All right, Ron.
I'm going to a hair show in the Baltimore area tomorrow.
Okay.
Baltimore Natural Hair Show, because I have friends there and it's a target rich environment.
Okay.
So
you want to give them a shout out?
What, the Baltimore Hair Show? It's just a Baltimore Natural Hair Care show. I know the sister that runs it. She used to let me I could have been in it if I wanted to sell books. I know some designers in it. It's y'all gotta look it up. It's somewhere in Baltimore at this armory in Baltimore. I don't have the exact address. I won't know until I put it in my thing to get there because I never remember how to get there.
Okay.
So,
all right.
But if you a fella, if you a dude, you want to check out some fine sisters, they're gonna be up in there with some they're gonna be up in there. So check it out if you're in Baltimore.
All right.
Just look it up. Just look it up on the computer. Google it or something. Baltimore Natural Hair Care Expo. Like I said, I don't have the address in front of me.
All right, Ron. Go to sleep. We're gonna let
you
go.
Man.
Good night, everybody.
Let Char Willie go to sleep. Everybody, thanks for
Bye, Char. Good
sticking
night.
with us.
All right. Thanks.
Through all the thank you, Ron, for actually hanging out with us and going through all the technical difficulties.
No, it's my honor, man. It's my honor, man. It's my honor.
Yeah, I owe you a couple.
It's okay, fam. It's okay. You one of the few people I learned from, so
Oh, okay. All right.
All right, then, man. I'm out of here, man. Peace and blessings, family.
Out. And get the bags, Cats and Neon.
All right. Good night.
All right. Peace.